Happy new moon, happy new moon. Happy new moon. Well, happy early new moon, excuse me, y'all. Justin NYC, Trina Plus, Libra Gang, Big Libra Gang, I see you. Jersey Peach 28. Just Ika Rose, Chechi. Y'all call Checha, I call her Chechi. Remember that. Y'all better not be stealing my nickname. Uyo Kiro, be the best. Ooh, I like that name. Newcomers in the building. I see y'all, Miss Maury. I see y'all. Be the best. I seen you leave that comment with the notepad. You ready? We about to go in. Ash Danielle, Belle Papillon. I feel like you gotta put a little Spanish razzle dazzle on that. Papillon. Jersey Peach 28. Cried myself to sleep. What's up? Yo, is it me? Or y'all been having the naps of y'all life during cancer season? Is it me? I be motherfucking hibernating. I be in whole comas. There's a couple of times in the past week I wanted to take naps. My nap energy be kicking in my shit be kicking in around 2 and 4-ish. You feel me? Already worked out. Probably already did a reading by then. So it's like a nap time. So I didn't have to tell myself I couldn't take a nap because I was scared I was going to wake up too motherfucking late because nigga be in the dream realm too long. One 1-800-CASH now. Not tomorrow. Not Leo season. 1-800-CASH now. Shay the Alien. See you, Shay. NY Rivera. Love her dignity. Dopamine theme. JJJJJ046. All right, family. We in here. Love Africa 45. Mrs. KG. What's crack-a-lacking, Mrs. KG? All right. We in here. Yo, bro, I was just about to hit you up about yo, bro. I've been clapped during cancer season. Like, I be in a whole comas when I go to sleep. No bullshit. Them naps been busting. All right? Felt like I was pregnant, not dead ass. I might be pregnant. I don't know. Might go get checked up. Nah, not just you. I told y'all 3 times this week. It's been hand. Shayna V. Jade Fonda. Yeah, we in here. Neoma, I see you, baby. I see you. Okay, we in here. New moon in Cancer. So boom. We at the new moon point, y'all. Tomorrow the moon will be at the moon and the sun are conjunct at 18 degrees. So that's 3 degrees over halfway through the decon. When we're at 15 degrees of a sign, then we're halfway through a season. All right, so we're going to be at 18 degrees tomorrow. So we've already experienced a percentage of cancer season to a point to understand where the adjustments need to be made right now. We started the season, we went through the sun transiting the houses, already going through what we're going to expect to pay attention to and take action on and gain more of an awareness of during the season, right? So we 18 degrees in now, family. We done went through experiences. We done went through spiritual travels already. We done went through emotional roller coasters. It's motherfucking cancer season. You went through emotional roller coasters either with people or by your damn self. One way or another. In one way or another, there was something you was feeling hard about during cancer season. In one way or another, there was things that you were compelled or being called to care more about. In one way or another, a lot of you guys came into this season already caring about the right things, having your emotional intent in the right places, and you're seeing fruits of your labor blossom. You're gaining more emotional stability. Let me put that shit back on. You're gaining more emotional stability. You feeling more at one with your shit. You feeling more aligned. Because this season off rip, maybe you got a lot of water energy. And cancer season forced you to start putting emotions in the right place. All right? It depends. We all deal with different alignments that make certain seasons easier for us to get with, and certain seasons harder for us to get with. I'm a Libra sun, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. This season fucks me up every year if I'm not on point. So all my cardinal signs, Hood Healer tweeted the other day. Thank you, Keely. I appreciate that. Hood Healer tweeted the other day. What she motherfucking Libras need to start being better friends. And not to me, because I'm done with y'all asses. Like, damn. One motherfucking Libra fucked it up for all of us, Imani. God damn. God damn. So the cardinal signs, we've been under attack. AKA my Capricorns, heavy Capricorn energy, sun, moon, rising. Heavy Libra, sun, moon, rises. Sun, moon, rises. Sun, moon, risings. And Aries, sun, moon, risings. Look at Shikari. Look at Shikari. I always tell y'all when we dealing with astrology, you know, every time is the start of a new season, guys, or we're dealing with a new energy. Let's say like Venus is about to be in Virgo soon or whatnot. So when I go through those energies and I say, okay, it's going to be squaring this sign, squaring the mutable signs, opposite Pisces, just watch all of them signs and celebrities. Watch most of the controversy with a lot of people at that time deal with people that have them energies. So it's always easy to see shit through celebrities, through people in bigger lights. All right? So yeah, stay strong, my cardinal signs. Stay strong. We got a couple more degrees to go. All right? We got another decon to roll through. We be all right. We're going to be all right. Okay? But for the most part, so a lot of us are in, two different spectrums. Either we've been putting our care and our emotional intent in the right places, and we feeling more healthier than ever. We feeling more free. We feeling more at peace with our journey. Okay? A lot of us right now in this Cancer season, I'm picking up the vibration that a lot of us are starting not to care as much about certain things that you do care about. Don't lose me. Don't lose me yet. A lot of us are starting not to care, not to overly care about things that we want, and understanding that they're gonna flow to us in a timely manner, that we can't force it. All right, so it's like we're being more in the present right now. Okay, learning that everything is gonna happen in its divine timing. So it's all different type of energies we're dealing with when it comes to the heart chakra, when it comes to the family home environment, when it comes to how we deal with the emotions, when it comes to what we're picking up on that affects us positively or negatively with the emotions. Arguably the most emotional time of the motherfucking year. Don't matter what your sign is. Okay? The summer solstice period. This energy don't let up when we go into Leo season. If you in your feels right now, Leo season is just going to push you out into projecting it more. And that's not to say people haven't been throwing their emotions all over the place. Some of you guys are around people that are super emotionally unstable or super emotionally immature, and they're projecting heavy. They're throwing their emotions all over the place this Cancer season. Some of you cancers might have had y'all little baby moments this season. Yeah, maybe. But it's y'all season, so y'all could be babies right now. We got to babysit y'all. We got to feed y'all. We got to, all right, you want some titty? Come get some nipple. It is what it is. Y'all getting breastfed when y'all want to get breastfed. Y'all get in the bib when y'all want it. So we can't even, it don't even matter if y'all crying. It don't even matter. You feel me? Yeah, we got to be forced to feel y'all bullshit right now. So, you know, if it's easy to see examples around us of people that's a little emotionally unstable right now, and that may be a representation. Maybe more of a, hold on guys, my phone looks like it's done. Make sure my charger's connected. I don't know why my shit not charging. Alright, come on, Mercury retrograde done. What's good? What's good? Mercury retrograde been over. What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second, fam. Okay, you good to go. So boom. Where was I? So a lot of us, we've been seeing these representations, all right? We've been seeing these representations of other people being emotionally unstable. It may be our best friends going through it in their relationships right now. Maybe some of our family members a little bit going through it, and it's almost playing out as lessons for us to understand what not to connect to, how to prevent us going through emotional roller coasters. So that's what it is. We just see in the heart chakra through so many different perspectives right now. Okay, so I just want to run through the houses because once again, we're either on two spectrums right now. Okay, we got Cancerian healer in the building. Okay, y'all make sure y'all tap in. All right. It's the Gemini with the Cancer vibe. So you know she's bringing all type of Mercury, all type of perspectives, thoughts, and way to think about the emotions. all of that. She's bringing all of that. All right. So for the most part, we're either on two spectrums right now when it comes to the new moon transiting our houses, guys. The whole season we already been influenced to take action and pay attention and gain awareness in the house that we have Cancer in. All right, guys. So for the most part, right now with the new moon energies, this is helping us to reset. This is helping to shine a huge flashlight on what we were supposed to have been paying attention to if we haven't been, analyzing it as much. Okay, so you're really gonna pick up and manifest certain circumstances right now, or we're in a space that we've been active. We know where our emotional intent been at. We know what people, places, and things, motherfucking concepts, aspirations, goals that we've been putting our heart into, our emotion into. So we just using this new moon as somewhat of a boost to open more portals, to strive higher right now, to be more prosperous right now. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of us is in that energy. And regardless of the energy you're in, it's a new moon. So I tweeted this earlier. We can make the shift right now. I like to say new moon, this is like halftime. Okay? In this season, it's coming off as halftime because we're already halfway through Cancer season. So we get to look at everything we've been through and see how we could manipulate this energy to make the rest of Cancer season more productive, more prosperous. And we could go into Leo season with some motherfucking energy, all right? So I want to run through the houses real quick, y'all. What time is it? 8:30 p.m. I told y'all I'm going to stop saying, I told y'all on my last live, I'm going to stop saying, all right, I'm going to be on here real quick, y'all. I told you I'm gonna stop saying that because my fucking black ass, goddamn Libra stallion. So I'm gonna just cut that out. Yeah, right, Lucky. I'm not even gonna do it. So boom. First house, my Cancer risings. Okay, I told y'all Cancer Sun Moon risings, because we in Cancer season. You guys are specifically Cancer Suns. But if you're a Cancer Moon, you're a Cancer rising, you already naturally have this energy. So that automatically, by default, makes you an example of people that we're going to be looking at dealing with the emotions. So this is why Cancer Suns is their season. They could be crybabies right now. They could do whatever they want right now. They got the light. It don't matter. You feel me? But we are looking at them to see how to deal with emotions. So right now you may have a Cancer in your life that may be real whiny about things. Okay, maybe playing victim about things right now. Maybe taking a lot of things personal right now, and you're looking at them to understand, okay, that's how I can't be dealing with emotions. Or you around a Cancer Sun right now that is more stable about the emotions, trying to get to the root of why they feel the way they do, whether they're dealing with positive or negative things. All right, trying to understand. See, this what the Cancer Moon does better than the Cancer Sun. All right, because the moon is home in Cancer, so the sun projects it, the sun acts on it, the sun wears the emotion. The moon is trying to understand the emotion. Okay, the moon gets to the root of why it feels the way it does. This is why I say the moon deals with more emotional intelligence than the sun. Okay, but regardless, sun and moon still super fucking powerful. All right, Cancer, the most powerful sign in the zodiac, and this is why, because we're dealing with the moon energy. The more you understand your moon, the more you understand your natal moon, the more you start fucking walking around this motherfucker invincible. Because you know who you are. You know who you are. You know what makes you comfortable. You're not going to jump into certain relationships. You're not going to jump into certain environments. You're not going to jump into certain careers. You're not going to be around certain motherfuckers. You know who the fuck you is. You know what makes you uncomfortable and not. So that's why Cancer's so powerful, because that's high priority for them. That's a radar for them. Some of y'all got close cancer friends, and the first time they met you, they was scanning your ass. They was observing you. They was seeing if you was about to make it into the private stable or not. Cancer, sun, moon, or rises. They was looking at, they probably wasn't all the way aligned with you all. See, y'all be giving cancers that whole nurturing shit. But like I've been saying the whole cancer season, they not just out here just trying to nurture. I mean, you got to prove yourself to get in that stable, to get some of that loving, to get a home-cooked meal. They ain't making home-cooked, cancers ain't making home-cooked meals for anybody. Y'all bugging out. Bugging. Gotta be some care involved. Gotta be a connection developed there. Okay? You feel me? But cancers are, they do have big hearts though. They do have big hearts, so you know, cancers they gonna run the soup kitchens for the homeless people. They gonna run some community work and whatnot, feed homeless people, you feel me? They gonna do shit like that. They gonna invite your friend. They got children and they find out one of their children's friends family environment type fucked up. They gonna invite their tell your friend come over for Thanksgiving. Tell your friend come over for Christmas. Alright? So, you know, it's spectrums to it. But at the end of the day, cancers have a radar for what affects their emotions. They have a radar some of us may not pay attention to as much. A lot of us stay around a lot of people, places, and things until we super uncomfortable, and then that ends up turning into a super transformative situation. Then we end up expressing some shit, some pent up energies. Like y'all been dating for a minute now. Like where all of this come from? Not a cancer. Cancer got to nip it in the bud right away. Got to nip it in the bud right away. All right. I can't continue to feel uncomfortable connecting to a motherfucker. Like this relationship's supposed to make me feel comfortable. So as soon as we start running into certain speed bumps and whatnot, I'm gonna find ways to approach that shit. It's cardinal. It's cardinal energy. I don't know which one of y'all stories. I was in one of y'all stories this week, and one of y'all was at the beach. Oh, D. I don't know if she's in the live, one of my Patreons, but you know she was at the beach, and she had a camera on the waves in the water, and she was talking about how powerful the waves is, and I'm like, yes, finally somebody, you know, highlighting how motherfucking powerful water signs, because we good for in astrology making the water signs look weak and soft and sensitive. We good for that. We good for dragging them in that way. They crying all the time. Like, water, there's water signs out here that will fuck you up. I know some cancers. The cancers I know, and Cancer got that Mars debilitation. So cancers that I know don't play that shit. They don't play that shit. If anything, they don't like coming off looking soft. If anything, they don't like being perceived as soft and sensitive. It's the motherfucking crab. Do you see crabs in the beach like, oh, it's so cute. Let me go play with it. Let me go play with its claws. You go rub his shell, its tough shell. Leave that motherfucker alone. If you ain't gonna aggressively get that motherfucker, snatch that motherfucker, boil that motherfucker, and season that motherfucker, leave that motherfucker alone. Leave that motherfucker alone. Alright? So, cancers is some of the... I just thought of a video I wanted to do on YouTube. Top signs not to fuck with, or top signs to be careful with before you fight them. Cancers is one of them. It's probably Cancers, Aries, Virgos, Scorpios. I don't know who's gonna fill in that next spot, but those are the four you don't really, when you get into war with them, you're about to fight them, you gotta brace yourself. Cancer, they black out. They fight with they do everything with the heart. So if they kill your ass, they gonna be in jail like damn, my emotion got caught up in a moment. I killed the motherfucker. It's just is what it is. Their emotions will take over in that moment. Aries, they the other one. They be seeing red all the time. Mars is the god, is the warrior, is the god of war. So them niggas. I remember real quick story, like me, I'm a Libra. My older brother, he a double Aries. Like we got unconditional love for each other, but obviously we clash a whole fucking lot. One time we got into a huge ass fight, you feel me? And I'm in my head, I'm not even gonna break down the story crazy, but in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm about to kick this nigga ass. And as soon as we about to go get it, this nigga broke glass on my head and everything. And then all I was thinking at the end of the day was, I'm in the ER getting stitches. To this day, I don't know which side it is. I don't know which side of my, right here. I remember that day, I'm in the ER like, damn, it don't matter if you think you could beat their ass or not. You can't just be fucking with the Aries like that. It's fire. And Mars. Them niggas gonna get to it. Fuck my Libra ass was thinking. You gotta strike first and you gotta strike aggressively with them niggas. Alright? So you cannot play with no fucking Aries. Then Virgo. See, Virgos, Cancers and Aries is the one that's gonna kill you, and they gonna have no chance in court. This is over. Their emotions took over. They blacked out. Now Virgo, they gonna Dexter your ass. Virgo's gonna Dexter your ass. That shit is not coming back to the Virgo. That shit is not gonna, they'll represent themselves in court if it get down to it. Like, no, I don't need a lawyer. I know how I killed this motherfucker. I know they ain't gonna find this shit. I'm representing myself. I ain't paying another lawyer to, I killed the motherfucker like this for a reason. And I'm gonna pay a lawyer to defend what, I know what the fuck I'm doing. So don't play with the Virgo. They too strategical. Probably the most strategical sign in the zodiac. I ain't fucking with them niggas. They gonna put something in your food. They gonna do a spiritual ritual. They gonna actually go to somebody spiritual to kill your ass. Like, they gonna hire the right hitman. I ain't fucking with no Virgos, man. I am not fucking with no Virgos. And then who I said? Scorpio. Do I have to say anything? They some untraceable niggas too. The Scorpio. You feel me? They rule the underworld. So, and then you got some Scorpios. See, that's the thing. The Scorpios and the Aries and the Cancer, yeah. Scorpio, Aries, and Cancer, they'll do the bid. They'll be like, fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is. But I'm not letting a nigga disrespect me. I'm not letting a nigga disrespect my family. I'm not letting, fuck it, I gotta do this bid. I'm gonna do this 10 to 25. I'm gonna do this 25 to life, possibly no parole, but fuck it, like, that's, I fight the case when I'm inside. So it's like, them niggas, you gotta be careful, y'all. But anyways, Cancers, alright guys? This is what I was saying, the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, especially the Suns, y'all have been the examples, okay? Y'all been the examples of how to deal with the emotions right now and what we should, and what we should be focused on, which is our emotional state, okay? And what affects our emotions, okay? And another huge emphasis of the season is how our own bad habits, I keep tweeting. Like, if y'all don't notice, when seasons start, I emphasize the same things over the season. If y'all don't notice, every week, you know, we deal with different moon transits. But while we under these lights, while the sun is in Cancer, I have to keep emphasizing certain things until we get into the new sign to give us that reminder of, because if I say something today, you feel me? Even though it's 17 degrees Cancer today, this may have been something you've been neglecting since 5 degrees Cancer. But then now when we 17 degrees Cancer, you're like, goddamn, Boro, he did say that shit 2 weeks ago. And this shit has been an issue, but I haven't really been able to nip that shit in the bud like that. I'm just realizing this shit was an issue. Like, now it's allowed. All right? So that's why I try to make sure to emphasize certain things over and over, the major themes. So one of the major themes was us understanding how our own, because we all, is moon energy we're dealing with, guys. So being comfortable and uncomfortable. So a lot of us been doing things, or, you know, holding on to certain bad habits that has been making us uncomfortable in our own skin. So we don't even have people to point at, blame at, our environment. No, it's the way you're thinking about something. It's something you still connected to, all right? That got you feeling uncomfortable. And you being influenced and pushed to evolve right now. Especially right now with the new moon time. New moon is always dealing with self-evolution, okay? We should always step out of new moons being new people, All right. So boom, Cancer risings. Cancer in the first house, all right? You guys deal with that moon energy in your first house, so you're always personally invested in where your emotions is at. You wear the emotions on your sleeve like the Cancer sun, Cancer in the first house. We see your passion. We see what you care about. You can't hide that shit, okay? And the people, places, and things in your personal life, you're like this with them, okay? It's no gray area. Either you in my personal space or you not, and you're not outside looking in. I don't got no gray area when it comes to, see, the Cancer risings, water risings, like I said, the water risings know how to set boundaries. Y'all suns and moons, y'all got to be learning, y'all be ending up having to learn that shit more. The water rising signs, they kind of know how to set boundaries quick. They learn how to do that quicker, especially the Scorpio risings, okay? So when we talk about Cancer rising, okay, the sun has been transiting your first house, so everything has been an emphasis on your personal life, all right? Your personal habits, the personal people, places, and things you're connected to. This whole Cancer season has been an influence of how these things play out as a blockage for you personally expressing yourself, you diving into the things you're personally invested in right now, okay? And now that we up to this point, you're wide aware of this, of all of that shit. You know exactly what personal habits you have right now that are a detriment and make you feel uncomfortable and block your progress with some certain things. You know exactly what you've been personally dealing with this year that you realize, like, yo, this shit ain't productive. This shit ain't in alignment with me. Whatever it is, but it's something you're personally doing. So the sun transit in this first house, that's the thing. The sun loves this house. The sun loves this house, okay? So it's highlighting how you could personally shine this season. It wants to be personally action oriented right now. So you've been inspired to jump into the things you want to get popping in that first house as a Cancer rising. A lot of y'all Cancer risings is some of the most creative water risings. Creative as hell. Creative as hell. So it may have been a lot of things because Cancer deal with the past. All water signs deal with the past, but Cancer the most because they rule by the moon. Once again, the moon deal with Akashic records, time, memory. Okay? So you may have this season been reflecting on a lot of things that you're personally passionate about, your personal creative endeavors you've been sleeping on right now. This has been the season for you to get that back on track. So now that the new moon is transiting this first house, this is what we're highlighting right now. We want to see how much you've been putting more of your heart into things you want to personally grow right now. This is the time for your first house to blossom. Okay, so certain things that you came into the season personally invested in, inspired about, this was the season to be action oriented with it. This was the season to be putting some more groundwork into these things personally, okay? And you've also been an example of, you know, how to deal with things in your personal life right now. So put it like this. Let's say you got certain personal priorities, but you allow your friends or the energies around you to have you pay attention to other things. You may have manifested situations where your own friends saying, like, don't you gotta do this, boom, 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 boom? Or your parents or your siblings or like telling you, like, don't you gotta do boom? Like, people, universe been using people, places, and things to let you know, like, yo, you still not putting your personal shit as priority? You feel me? So y'all either on that spectrum or you thriving personally right now. You thriving personally. You have more clarity about what you want to do personally. So even if you haven't been that action oriented, you know, taking the steps to lay certain groundwork with the things you want to do personally, you've been developing way more ideas of why certain things personally haven't been working and how to readjust that shit, okay, in your personal life. You definitely have been diving into more. It may have been a time, even though that the sun is in the first house, influencing personal expression. It definitely may have been a time where you felt like you had to be in more of a secluded energy to get your personal, you know, get your mind right personally. All right, may have not been a time you was trying to be attached to so much energies personally. So with the new moon and the sun transiting this house, you know, this is a deep self-reflection on what direction you're gonna take in your personal life. What's priority right now in your personal life? You already got the awareness of it. You already got the awareness of it. It's not no mystery. We 17 degrees in. So this new moon, you want to make sure you setting intentions of understanding what you want to blossom in this first house. What is it you know you're going to take an initiative to give energy in this first house? what you're gonna make sure you stop feeding in this first house in your personal life that's not adding on to what you're trying to build personally. You know all of that shit right now. So it's up to you to take this initiative, Cancer Rising. And people around you are watching to see how you're moving right now. People trying to learn from you. You gotta understand that, especially if you have like children or if you around family a lot. Like they watching you right now. They picking up on you right now, or they on your ass right now. Making sure you on your shit personally. Remember, it's the sun. The sun lighting up your first house. So I keep telling you, in your natal chart, the house that you have the sun in is always gonna be area life people can see. All right? People are always going to be able to see that house. I got the sun in the 9th house. So ever since I was a child, if I did some smart shit, now I was labeled smart and wise. If I did some dumb shit, my knowledge and wisdom is always on display. 247, you feel me? So take that in consideration with the sun transit in your first house. AKA whatever you want to be in the light right now, we got the rest of the Cancer season to push that shit out going into Leo season. And that's setting you up for that second house transit. All right? Second house, Cancer in the second house. New moon transit in the second house. This is all about, this season, you guys have been heavily influenced to see how you could work what you already have, your resources, your creative attributes, your talents. Either you've been trying to scale up in your business or with your creative endeavors, or you're trying to plant new seeds with them. Regardless, it's been a huge emphasis on this shit. Whether it's people, places, and things, your friends trying to encourage you to dive into that creative endeavor, to put your music out, I always use music as a creative endeavor, first thing that comes to my mind. But whatever it is you're creatively, artistically into that you feel like you have, that you possess, this is the I have house, okay? I just finished Signs Through the Second House series on my YouTube. I'll be starting the third house tomorrow, Signs Through the Third House. So y'all want to make sure y'all tap into that. Once again, I know ain't that much videos on YouTube dealing with empty houses or signs in the houses. Every astrologer does planets through the house, which is very important, very essential to know. Okay, but I wanted to do planets through the houses, but I noticed not that many videos dealing with signs through the houses. The signs bring an influence. The house is just the area of life, all right? But that sign is what you're going through in that area of life that could overall develop characteristics here, okay? So y'all want to go check that out, get more of an emphasis, because the second house deal with how we use what we have to build structure, stability, and security. So you can hear a lot of astrologers say, yeah, this house deal with monetary gains, money, career, but it stems from us using what we have, what we feel like we know how to do. Singing, rapping, being a fucking financial advisor, organizing shit for others, teaching, whatever the fuck you feel like you brought here, we look at that second house. And that's where the money is at, for real. I know some astrologers, and I got a lot of Scorpio energy, y'all, so I would come off as a hater sometimes. It is what it is. I come off as a fucking hater sometimes. I don't give a fuck about monitoring this shit. I'm just giving it how it is. Certain astrologers will label a lot of planets that deal with money. Like a lot of astrologers say Venus deal with money. I don't really know how that correlates. I don't really know. I'm a house person. I like looking at the houses for things and house lords, because this is the direction. This is the spiritual direction we designed for ourselves. So when we talk about money, we looking at that second house. I don't know about them planets. If any planet dealing with money and career, it's Saturn. I tell you that shit right there. Now Venus brings support. Venus brings support. So you may have, let's say, okay, I talk about Venus and Earth houses a lot. So people that got Venus and Earth houses, sometimes they get opportunities for career to make money without even doing shit. So in some, it got to depend on what Venus is hitting or where she's at. It's not just about we just look at our Venus. Like how do I know how to make money just by you telling me Venus is money? How do I know how to do anything with that? We have to be more specific. We have to be more specific when we say a planet represents tapping into money. Like how? What? Venus? I thought Venus represent love, so I gotta love more motherfuckers to get money. The fuck? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Mercury, I don't. Mercury deal with how we think and communicate. You might have Mercury in the Earth house like me, so you always thinking about the bag. You always thinking about how to build stability. That your black ass gotta learn how to think about other shit at times. So yeah, that might lead you to the money. You might have certain aspects to Mercury. Mercury trine sextile conjunct Saturn. Okay, you're always analyzing how to become more stable. You're always coming up with stable ideas, career ideas. Okay, so y'all caught my aspect class to gain more of if you want to gain more of a awareness of how our aspects help us to determine certain things or where our lessons is at. Okay, but for the most part, we looking at them earth houses, man. All right, you want to get stable? Look at your stable houses, your stability houses. See, this is the thing that a lot of astrologers miss. Motherfuck the planets. The planets is just the tools that we're using. We got to get to them fucking houses. These are the areas of life. That's the platform. All right. So if there's how does an astrologer, if you come to an astrologer and you asking them about certain areas of your life, how you think we able to find shit out? We got to look at that house. We got to see what's transiting in that house. We got to see what other planets you got opposite that house or in that house or where that house lord is at. Okay? So everything comes back to the houses, guys. Everything comes back to the houses. You guys need to do your due diligence and understand the importance of house lords, house rulers. This is our direction. This is how we grow. This is how we evolve in these areas of life. This is the map that we designed for ourselves. So when we deal with making money, stability, we're going to look at all the fucking energies hitting our second, our sixth, and that 10th house. The second house is the foundation, what we feel like we have, what we came into this experience using to build. So you want to know where the planet is at for that house. All right? You got Aries in there. Aries ruled by Mars. Find where Mars is at. You already value that area. Get busy. Exercise something over there. Sixth house, spiritual engine. This is the house where you got to make sure wherever the house lord is at over there, you got to keep that shit in motion. You got to make sure that shit in your schedule and routine. All right? And then 10th house, midheaven. All right? How we broadcast ourselves to the world. Okay? How we use our reputation for something. A lot of us have reputation. See, and this is the thing, like, this is how we understand how to do things our way. You could be whatever the fuck you want to be. So if you get into a chapter in your life, you realize you want to be a rapper, especially because you got inspired by other rappers, there's a way for you to be a rapper. You don't gotta follow the baby, little baby, medium baby, baby rare. You don't gotta be a baby. You could be a man or woman. You could be your own shit. You don't gotta join the baby crew. Alright, y'all? So yeah, y'all gotta get it's a Cap Moon Cap Rising. That's the two things that I want to master, and I don't like using that word master, but the two things I want to get down pat with this astrology shit within the next 10 years, like, yeah, I'm the one to come to for that, is motherfucking career and shadow work. Those are my two biggest motherfucking emphasis right there. Those are my two motherfucking biggest emphasis right here. Because one, who don't want to get stable in this crazy ass earthly realm? And then who don't want some motherfucking financial freedom out of this motherfucker? And then two, do y'all want to keep coming back to this motherfucker? Do y'all want to keep dealing with the same karmic lessons? We be complaining about certain shit in this lifetime all the time, but you only bringing this shit to the next life. We only bringing what we solved to the next life. All right? And this is another reason why you got to learn how to live with a light heart. You got to learn how to live with a light heart. You got so much heavy emotion on things that on times, or if you have so much heavy emotion and heavy thoughts on shit all the time, you're gonna manifest, harder circumstances the next life. Everything we doing now is for the next lifetime. All right? Not to say to live for your next lifetime. You still want to be in the present, but that's something you got to keep in mind. So everything you're going through now, you've been experiencing it. It's up to you to make something new this lifetime, to transform it, to change it, or we just gonna keep doing the same cycle over and over again. You've been doing what you've been doing now. You suffering a lot of heartbreak in this lifetime, you've been getting your motherfucking heart broken. You're toxic, you've been motherfucking toxic. You're on your spiritual journey, 9 out of 10 times you started this journey previous lifetime. You feel me? So that's very key to understand here. So second house, your finances been an emphasis this season. Your goddamn money management been the emphasis this season. Career been the emphasis. And not just how to get the bag. I mean, not just the bag, but how to get it. What creative attributes you have that you're going to keep utilizing. What things you have that you haven't exercised yet. That was the emphasis of Sun move transiting into the second house. For you to see this some more. For you to pay attention to this some more. Okay? So you guys are either on two spectrums. Highly inspired by certain new ideas you have of what you could build, how you can make money. Some of y'all may have ran into some money opportunities. Y'all may have ran into conversations with people telling you like, yo, boom, 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 boom. You could get to the bag, boom, boom. It's like, all right, what's up? What's up? What's good? And if you know it's a great opportunity if it's something involving something you already good at, something you already know. Universe just drop that on your lap here, so you got to be able to pick up on that. Okay, bro. How do we find who we were in your past lives? Look at your South Node. Look at your South Node. Look at your aspects to your Moon. So if you got certain squares and oppositions to your Moon, then you know this is the shit you were struggling with in your past life. You got certain sextiles, trines, and conjunctions to your Moon. This was your shit. This was your shit in the past life. So you got the Moon sextile Jupiter and conjunct Neptune. Yeah, you was the spiritual guru in your past life. You was niggas came to you for that spiritual shit or for some creative shit. Okay? It's a bunch of different examples, but you know, there's a couple of things I take into consideration when I do my past life reads. I'm looking at the South Node. I'm looking at Moon aspects. I'm looking at the house your Sun is in. I'm looking at what houses your planets are in. Period. That alone is not nothing to sleep on. The houses that you have filled up. If you like me, and you only got 3 houses filled, then you know these are super emphasis in this lifetime. This is a super emphasis. All that other shit is cool. You feel me? All that other shit was you kind of handle business there. If you got balance chart, you know, planets, couple of planets on the top, couple of planets on the bottom, then you know, all right, you probably, you know, you might be your first time back on Earth for a little minute. You probably wasn't here for a little minute. So you got a couple of things to pay attention to, all right? Got a couple of balanced out energies, you feel me? Stelliums is something I look at for past life energies. It lets me know what you was heavily invested in your past life or heavily unfulfilled in your past life. So it's a number of things. But South Node is very important. South Node is probably leading that motherfucker. Okay, so if you got the house your South Node is in, you've been riding that wave for God knows how long. For God knows how long you've been on that wave. And because once again, nothing changes until you change. Every lifetime is a new lifetime to change or transform and be something new. So some of us been stuck in our South Node. Okay, some of us been riding that frequency vibration. Okay. So that's boom. That's what we got right there. Second house. So either you're in the spectrum of trying to wasn't really paying attention on how you could use what you have to build something right now. Okay, how to increase some motherfucking sales in your business, how to get your business off the ground, how to transition from the job you're working now to some shit that suits your creative attributes. This is another reason why we look at the second house for career. Second house deal with your value system. Have y'all ever worked jobs? I know I worked at jobs where I didn't value shit out there. It was the most stressful, frustrating thing in the motherfucking world. It didn't even matter how much I was getting paid at a certain point. And both them shits wasn't paying me shit anyway, so I said that shit like I was making money at them shits. Them shits wasn't paying me a goddamn thing. But if our value system, if nothing from our value system is aligned in that house, things get a little turbulent in career. And it's crazy because most of the time, once again, the house lords are already pushing us. They're already influencing us. So a lot of the time, a lot of y'all already in the area of what you're doing career-wise. You know, I meet people that have teacher alignments in their career houses, and they teachers. All right, so it's like the things we doing ain't by mistake, guys. Like that y'all gotta understand that shit. Like this shit, the astrology is like. Astrology gets so, I don't want to say scary, it gets so crazy when you start seeing shit like, damn, this influence been with me since day one, like, but I'm able to see that shit right now, like, okay, now that I know this is my natural energy, it's not just something that's just been, it's not like a ghost feeling, ghost thought that's just been chasing me. Now that I know this is my true energy, it gives you more of a fucking confidence to manipulate that shit. All right, to cultivate that shit. So, you know, second house, you guys either been understanding what you could grow financially, or it's been more of an emphasis on you feeling a little unfulfilled when it comes to what you feel like you could be doing career-wise. So you need to take this new moon right now to really look in the mirror and understand what you have and how long are you about to go before you start making serious decisions and taking serious initiative with the things you brought into this lifetime. Whether you could cook well, whether you could teach well, whether you could public speak well, all right? Whether you could do this creative thing or not. Whether you feel like you can make certain investments that'll help you, catapult yourself financially, but you're scared to make the investments. But intuitively, you feel like you can. You feel like you could fuck with stocks and crypto and make something out of it. You feel me? Like these are the influences y'all been dealing with. Okay, so that's second house. Third house, new moon transit in the third house. We got Cancer in the third house, developing a lot of emotional connections in your familiar surroundings. At times, caring a little too much about what's in your familiar surroundings. At times, okay. So, you know, third house also deal with our familiar friendships. So right now, during this season, you guys, huge highlight on what friends reciprocate, your emotions. What friendships what relationships make you feel uncomfortable or comfortable. What's in your environment that make you feel uncomfortable or comfortable. Okay? Who's picking up, who be answering the phone when you motherfucking call. Cancer in the third house. Cause y'all gonna pick that shit up. Y'all gonna pick it up. You feel me? What's this, my Taurus rises? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Taurus rises, man. Y'all be getting linked on. Y'all be the support system a lot of times for motherfuckers around y'all. So, that Cancer in the third house, some people take advantage of that a little bit sometimes. Okay? So this season, you gotta realize right now with the new moon transit in the third house, who is gonna continue to get that care? Who is gonna continue to have that line of access to you right now? Okay? Who are you gonna continue to put more effort in working with, building a friendship relationship with right now? New moon transit in the third house. You cannot be blind to who's draining you. If you feel drained by anything in your environment, your local surroundings, your siblings, your relationships, people, this is the air house, so we dealing with people right now. This may be a real busy time for you right now in your life. Maybe a real busy time. Okay? So, what do I think about sidereal astrology? I was watching some dudes that said tropical astrology was given to us by the matrix. I could, if you ask me personally, I'd flip what you just said. I believe sidereal was given to us by motherfuckers trying to get us confused in the matrix. You feel me? But the more that I'm looking at some astrologers that teach sidereal astrology, they quote unquote use it for different things. Okay? They're not using it the way we looking at tropical Western for the most part. They dealing with more predictions, future shit. I don't like predictions. I don't like making predictions in astrology like that. All right, I like teaching how to use the energy so you ain't got to make predictions. So you could manifest. Fuck a prediction. I want to do what I want to do right now. Teach me how to use what I have to make what I want to make, to create what I want to create. Okay. The only thing I talk about that comes close to a prediction is an influence, aka when we doing these energies right now. Expect these type of influences, but I'm not predicting what's about to happen to y'all. I'm letting y'all know what type of energy you dealing with and how you can use it for your own benefit. All right, I'm trying to give y'all the storm before it comes, so you know what shelter is needed. You know what resources and tools you got. If this season's about to be a chaotic storm, if this season's about to be a super sunny season for you, so you know to be outside some more and utilize it and maximize that energy. I'm not into that super prediction shit. I'm not into that shit. All right? That's just me. I'm still young in my journey. Hey, you never know where I might be on next year. You never know. But as of right now, that's what I'm on. Okay? So, third housers, all right? Cancer in the third house. That's what we dealing with right now, guys. Y'all have to take initiative in understanding what energies in your familiar surroundings of people that y'all dealing with that are draining you right now. Okay? Y'all have to understand what people in y'all that y'all be, because the third house is who you familiar with, your immediate ties. So, sometimes, once again, this could have been this may have been still is a super busy season for y'all. And that could be throwing off certain priorities y'all got right now. So y'all got to be able to filter that shit right now. The third house also deals with our knowledge, learning, and creative endeavors. Okay? Dealing with the mind here. Mercury rules this house. Gemini is home here. So we got all type of, Big Brody in the building, 610 Aquarius in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap into bro. Bro giving gems. Stop playing. Bro giving gems out here. And it's the lucky Libra, so y'all know I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem putting the light on other motherfuckers if y'all know me, if y'all been tapped in. Alright? What's for me. And we here to grow the community. You feel me? It may be some shit that I miss, that bro or sis, it may be 610 Aquarius. It may be the bro now of power. It may be Cheryl's. It may be Cancerian Healer. Some shit I miss and they got y'all. They gonna have y'all. So y'all don't ever want to cling on to one teacher. And sometimes I used to have that. I used to make that mistake early in my journey. Clinging on to one teacher, clinging on to one concept or nothing. Now you gotta stay. You gotta jump into that Sagittarius energy. You gotta jump into that mutable fire energy. You gotta be flexible and adaptable with who you connecting to and who you paying attention to. All right. You gotta take from everybody. So y'all make sure y'all stay connected to those. All right. To them healers, to them teachers. Okay. But third house, y'all gotta make sure, damn, I think there was a certain point I was about to make. Anyways, yeah, third house, familiar surroundings, y'all gotta make sure y'all filter y'all circle. Okay, yeah, creativity, knowledge, what you learning. Y'all been influenced to learn some shit right now too. Y'all been influenced to analyze a certain situation harder right now. So anything that's been heavy on your mind, especially when it comes to people, these are not things to just be overlooking right now. If you feel like you're being forced to think about something right now, to dissect the situation right now, take your time for the rest of this season, dissecting that shit. But it's the new moon, so whatever it is that's heavy on the mind right now, it's gonna highlight itself for real. Let's say you're getting a funny feeling about a friend. You're getting a funny feeling about a friend or some shit. During this time, you're going to understand why. You're going to understand why during the new moon. You feel me? You were talking about, yeah. Real nigga rising. Yeah, I told y'all, I don't want to hear nobody saying my shit. Flag the motherfuckers now. I believe all of us is like this in here. I hold y'all up to high standard. Just like y'all hold me up to high standard. So if somebody using my shit, y'all better get the flagging. Get the snitching. Fuck it. Get the spiritual snitching on. Motherfuckers taking my shit. Real nigga rising. Y'all know what it is. I gotta make sure I copyright my shit. Gotta LLC my shit. So y'all think I'm playing. I'm about to get me some Real Nigga Rising t-shirts. Nah, this ain't no game no more. This ain't no game. It's not no motherfucking game. You feel me? So, yeah, third house, it may be a lot of decisions that y'all gotta make about y'all familiar surroundings right now. Y'all may be content where you at right now in your familiar surroundings, and you're not comfortable in your familiar surroundings. You living with some roommates you don't want to live with right now. You probably still living with some family situations you want to be in right now. It's up to you to take the effort to think about how the fuck am I going to start really work myself out of this. Don't ask Boro what transit is going to help me to move. The sun is transiting in this house. It's helping you to see how to develop new ideas and gain a new awareness about how to deal with that. So you need to take the initiative to understand, all right, I need to step my money up. I need to start working this, working that. I need to start saving. Like, what do I got to do? But once you start putting the emphasis on it, now you get the help. Now the sun help you. Now the universe is going to help you. Y'all be thinking certain transits gonna drop shit on y'all lap. It never worked like that for me in astrology, and I'm the astrologer. I wish I could find the shit that drop in my lap. Granted, when Venus come into a house or something, a nigga get a little hype, like, okay, all right, Venus just came in this house, like, I'm expecting some support here. You feel me? I'm expecting, maybe I may meet a little something. I may meet a little shorty doo-wop in this house or something. Never know. You feel me? So it depends, but y'all get the gist of it. Y'all get the gist of it. You gotta make shit happen for you, and astrology helps you to understand how to calculate the shit. So if you got the sun in the third house, for the most part, if you want to change something about your familiar surroundings, about the local environment you in right now, as soon as you start getting busy, as soon as you start showing universe, like, damn, they trying to figure it out. Okay, they getting active. Okay, they trying new things. Okay, all right. She or he just said, fuck it. They not even thinking too much about this shit. They just trying to see how they can make shit shake. All right, let's help that motherfucker out. Now, that's something I can guarantee you. That is something I can guarantee you that works esoterically. That's something I can guarantee you always helped me in life spiritually. Fuck all the extra trying to figure out spiritual schemes to do shit. You know, you could work a ritual here and there, but sometimes you just gotta do. You just gotta act, and then you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out in the motion of it. This is why Aries get places from point A to B, because they just go into the shit, and as they on the mission, they're like, oh, okay. All right. I spell here and there. Okay, get a little bruise here and there. Shake that shit off. But I know what I'm doing now. Bet ain't nobody fucking with me now. That's why, as a Libra, I admire you, motherfucker. I admire Aries. I admire that shit. Sometimes I can't motherfucking stand you, motherfuckers. Sometimes I can't be in the same room with y'all. But there's no gray area. I either love or hate the Aries. Either y'all super inspiring me, or I gotta get the fuck away from y'all. Because we be ready to get it popping. So for the most part, yeah, y'all, that sun in third house, you gotta get active right now. You gotta make sure you're not letting all these motherfuckers around you keep you so busy and so unorganized and scattered. That's sun, all that heavy energy in the third house to keep you a little scattered and unorganized. So let's make sure you create any type of spaces possible in your local environment to be able to think. To be able to think of, some of y'all haven't even been able to think for real because y'all dealing with so much damn thoughts. Y'all analyzing so much in y'all local environment. Y'all analyzing so much in y'all relationships. Y'all analyzing so much how y'all feel about certain relationships. Especially with Cancer in the third house, your heart be in a lot of your relationships here. You feel me? People be dragging a lot of emotion out of you in this goddamn third house. Your siblings, it's always a situation with your damn siblings. Okay? So, Taurus risings, keep the pimp hand alive. Like, y'all got it. New moon will help you push shit into order. But y'all gotta set the initiative here. Fourth house, my Aries risings, okay? Now, when you got the new moon transit in the fourth house, when you got the new moon transit in the fourth house, this is powerful energy here. Aries risings. Y'all really been in solitude. Y'all really been secluded right now. Okay? Y'all really may have been mediating in the home right now. The fourth house deals with privacy, solitude, how we create emotional stability. Is a cardinal house. The house Cancer is birthed out of. The most private house in the zodiac. So whatever sign you guys have in this house, this is energies that y'all tap into to feel emotionally stable. And regardless of the energies in this house, wherever the house lord is at, okay, that's the direction to understand how to find solutions in the home. That's another thing about house lords. It's not just about expanding and growing. It helps us to find solutions, family. Even when we're talking about health in astrology. So certain houses correlate to certain areas of the body. So if you come to me talking about, yo, bro, this part of the body been fucking with me for the past past couple of years, let's look at that house. All right, you dealing with migraines. You're dealing with chronic migraines. Could barely fucking think at work. Could barely put your mind to shit. Could barely relax. We gotta look at that first house. We gotta see what planets is in that house. You may be overdoing some of them planets. You got Mars and Mercury in the first house. You too passionate, too much heavy aggressive thoughts. And Mercury got you overthinking, being too critical of yourself in this first house. So we need to calm that down, okay? And then wherever the house lord is at, let's say the house is Taurus, okay? We need to find Venus. Let's say Venus is in the sixth house. It might be your routine, schedule, your diet, your regimen. All of that shit is out of whack, and that's not helping how you deal with your motherfucking migraines and how you deal, because the first house is everything in the head, inside and out. So this is how we start looking at health in astrology. But it don't matter, whatever it is, it come back to the house lords to find solutions. Okay? So when we in the fourth house, y'all been diving into heavy solitude right now. Y'all been analyzing the spiritual journey right now. Y'all been in Zen mode right now. Okay? And depending on other alignments and energies you may have right now, if y'all haven't been able to jump into Zen mode, if y'all haven't been able to deal with privacy, this may have been a very frustrating type time right now. This may have been a very frustrating season so far if you deal with a lot of invasion of privacy. Okay? If you gotta work so hard just to have alone time. Okay? If you're dealing with certain people in your space, be moving shit in your space and shit around. Maybe your kids be moving shit all the time. Maybe your parents, whoever you live with, your roommate be on some bullshit. So you might have flipped on them motherfuckers right now with the moon transit in the 4th house. But overall, the 4th house, how we create emotional stability. So not only is isolation something you jumped into, the reason you jumping into it, because you're using this time right now to super duper reflect on how to make this house more efficient, how to be able to understand how you could, what people, places, and things you can connect to feel more emotionally stable. Some of y'all may be in certain relationships, situationships right now. That motherfucker ain't really been hearing from you like that in Cancer season. Like, damn, it was going good with shorty, like, yeah, facts. We was going on dates. You feel me? I mean, she ain't let me hit or whatever, but we be OD kissing, bro. Like, we be OD kissing. Like, she let me grab her shit, all that, bro. You feel me? But like, nah, like, I ain't hit, but like, I thought she about to let me in. Like, she really don't be picking my shit up. She be letting me get some feels. Niggas get some feels, think they in there. Oh yeah. She let me get some feels. It's lit next time. It's lit next date. It's lit. She ain't let me in the crib this time, but if she let me grab her shit in the car and all that, like, it's lit. I'm in the crib next time. Nigga can't even get the next date. She got the moon transit in her 4th house. She may have came home and started thinking, looking in the mirror a little bit like, it's the water house now. It's the water house. So the water house is deal with the past, the subconscious, hidden energies, shadow work. So she probably just right after your ass was just feeling all over her booty and shit. You feel me, in the car making out. You know that young love, you know that young puppy love, y'all. When you like in middle school, high school, you can stay in the car making out with a motherfucker for like 3 hours straight. That should be like sex to you. You're like, you hit, bro? Nah, but we was making out for like 2 hours, bro, and all that, bro. That shit was lit. Like, nigga, you ain't even do nothing, boy. Like, nigga be like, boy, fuck what you talking about, nigga? Shit. Next time it's lit. But right after that, you thinking you in there. A nigga thinking he in there. And then she go upstairs, moon transit in the 4th house. She looking in the mirror like, am I just doing this to pass time, or do I really feel comfortable? So y'all really been the main ones, Aries risers. Y'all really been the ones really analyzing, observing what's rubbing the emotions right or wrong. You got the moon in the 4th house. Y'all been having to tell family members they gotta chill the fuck out. Can't be ringing your phone up all fucking day. Okay? Probably readjusted things in the home. Probably realized you let something in this 4th house that you shouldn't have let in fucking Gemini season, Taurus season, Aries season. The sun is in your 4th house. You're able to see what's in your 4th house now. Once again, when the sun gets into houses, when the sun gets in the house, there's gonna be things you can see in the house you couldn't see before. Excuse me, guys. So I missed it. What does a water house mean? So your water houses is the 4th, the 8th, and the 12th house. All right. When you talk about water in the zodiac, water is dealing with emotion, connection, understanding, the past. All right. The subconscious. So these houses are all dealing with them energies. But the 4th house is cardinal water. Cardinal signs deal with creating, starting, initiating. So this house, we got to learn how to do that. Okay. Whatever signs you got in your 4th house, this is how we're learning how to do that shit here. Okay, so yeah, family, y'all been, I hate when shit throw me off. Y'all been super filled. Okay, yeah, with the sun in this house, there's gonna be shit that y'all realize y'all let in this house that y'all ain't realized before. That's why I said that situation might be done right now. You Gemini season, you just fucking around with the motherfucker. Nigga think he getting somewhere the whole time. You know, that nigga don't know he just conversation and a good date and makeout session right now. It's like, this nigga stupid. He think this shit really goes somewhere. Sun getting to the 4th house. No more calls. Damn. I feel bad for that brother. If y'all Aries risers was doing anybody like that, I feel bad for that brother. Y'all better know better. At least get a brother a text. Can he get a closure text? Can he get a... You ain't got to FaceTime him, call him, see him. Give him a text, though. Like, hey, give him that good old sun in 4th house text. Hey, you know, I just realized I was moving too fast. I'm in a certain point in my life where I really got to analyze who I'm around and what I'm doing. You know, you're a real good person. So, that's the sun in the 4th house. But the new moon is home here, okay? So... the things that you've been paying attention to when it comes to the people, places, and things you're connected to in this house, the moon is helping you to react to these things more in a more emotionally intelligent manner. Okay, so in that scenario, you may right now with the moon in this house, the emotionally intelligent thing the new moon wants you to do in this house right now is to give that closure text. Okay, so you could start your new slate in this house with nothing connected to nothing. All right, guys. Once again, the new moon is a new slate, new cycle. It's a new us. It's time to evolve, guys. So you got to make sure the shit in that house you don't want to come into this new cycle. You got to nip that shit in the bud. And if it's something really serious that got to get nipped in the bud, the new moon will make it pop up so you can handle it. And when it pops up, handle it. All right, get that motherfucker his text. Now, 5th house, guys. When we got my Pisces risings, Cancer in the 5th house. What did I say? Pisces rising. What did I say this season was about? You guys learning to come more out of your shell and deal with more self and creative expression. Letting motherfuckers know what you creatively invested in, what you got going on, what you trying to put on the stage, how creative you really is, how imaginative you really is. All right? And not so much about the ideas. You working that motherfucker. Okay? You know, this has been everything with the 5th house dealing with self and creative expression. And we know Pisces rising, y'all be in your little own spiritual bubble. Y'all be in your little own spiritual bubble. You feel me? Niggas got to get the Florida water, got to get saved before you even hug a motherfucker, before they even come in the crib. Onks in the bathroom, everything. The clock be an onk. Got a whole clock. Damn, like where you get that? You get Etsy? Now that's dope. I ain't never seen a motherfucking clock as an onk. Shit got those crystals in the motherfucker? Damn, Pisces risings. The motherfucking Pisces sun moon rises, y'all just be naturally spiritual. That should be crazy, but it just be regular to y'all. It's not even spirituality. Be like, you never heard of an onk before? This nigga is dumb. It's the last date I'm going on. Oh, stupid head ass nigga. You feel me? So a clunk. Dopamine fiend, you a clown. Motherfucking clunk. I know that shit on Etsy. I bet y'all going... Where my phone at? I bet y'all go on Etsy right now. Etsy be having some shit. You can get anything on Etsy. Crystals. Let me see. Ankh clunk. I said Ankh clunk. They got Ankh everything. Damn. Where the clock at though? They got bracelets. Oh y'all slipping Etsy. I might have to make that motherfucker. I might have to be the first one to bring that into life. Y'all be picking up the Capricorn in me. A nigga be trying to turn everything into a business. Nigga be trying to look at everything like a business plan. God damn. But anyways, right, the clunk. Get you a clunk. Just go ahead, design that, run a good little ad on Facebook, IG, you lit. You lit. Make sure niggas come to your Instagram page. You got all different flavors. Got the gold clock. Got the watch. Got the watch clock. You wildin'. You out of here. If y'all, whoever start that idea, I'm working on so many things. So whoever start that, give me some PC on that shit. Give me some PC on that. Let me get a little credit for that. Let me get like a little 5% off your first 25 sales. Come on, my nigga. Come on. If I find that ad and find out y'all niggas took that idea and show no spiritual love, like that's crazy. Right, Saturn be on my head. So the 5th house Pisces risings, you guys been forced to deal with creative expression. I think you guys were the ones that was making the example of y'all having to be forced to perform at y'all friend's birthday party and shit. You feel me? I think it was y'all that was making that example about. So y'all got to make sure y'all continue to embrace this. So y'all really on 2 spectrums right now. You've been expressing yourself some more and it feel good. It feel good. It feel good diving more into your creative endeavors. It feel good being out and socializing some more and being able to, bump into other spirits and exchange some energies, say shit with your chest. Let motherfuckers know what you into, what you building, what you working right now. The sun in the 5th house is going to open up them opportunities. Why? The sun is home here. The sun is home here. So with Cancer in the 5th house, y'all already develop an emotional connection with your creativity, Pisces. Y'all develop it. Y'all have a sacred relationship with your art. You have a sacred relationship with your poetry. You have a sacred relationship with your music. If I listen to y'all music, read y'all poetry, that shit coming from some real shit. It ain't just because you created. No, that shit stem from some real shit. The sun in the 5th house is trying to get it out. It's trying to put it to the surface, though. So any strong influences y'all been dealing with of expressing that, pushing it to the light, that's the wave y'all supposed to be riding right now. Any new ideas that y'all paying attention with self-creative expression, that's the wave the sun is trying to get y'all to see right now. Okay? And the artist block went to a flood. Shit. Sun chance in the 5th house. You got writer's block. Maybe I don't know. Writing music ain't for you. I don't know. Poetry ain't for you if that shit. You got writer's block with the sun in the 5th house. You feel me? Essentially, there ain't no such thing as writer's block. That's a whole nother something, whatever. Ain't no really such thing as writer's block. We gotta understand the words that we say. We gotta understand the energy we even giving things. So if you feeling whatever type of stagnant energy, writing your music, your poetry, you don't even want to say you have writer's block. So let's delete that. You didn't want to say that, all right? But you just got to flow a different way. It's just another beat you got to catch. It's just another vibe you got to catch. That's all. You feel me? But, so yeah, Pisces rises. This new moon. Now, this self-creative expression can dive into many different ways with you guys right now. It may be a boss or a manager y'all got to speak up to some more right now. It may be somebody y'all dating right now. Y'all got to self-express yourself more too. It may be the environment you in right now, Pisces rising. Motherfuckers be acting like they don't feel or hear you in that motherfucker, and you gotta express yourself. So this should go down into deep levels when we talk about the sun transit and fire houses dealing with expression, especially the 5th house, especially the house that is home here. And the thing is, when the sun is home, the fact that you got the sun in the house that is home in, you feel comfortable doing that shit. You feel comfortable doing that shit. So if you've really been holding yourself back from expressing yourself, you really got yourself in spiritual jail for no reason right now. For no reason. Okay? So y'all want to embrace that shit on all levels. The new moon is going to manifest whatever circumstances. Like if you was to get into a crazy argument with somebody right now, or somebody really comes at you right now crazy, or like tries to belittle you, underestimate you, that is a super manifestation of you not expressing yourself the whole Cancer season. Now the new moon is here to teach you, motherfucker, speak up for yourself. Express yourself. Let people see your inner thoughts and feelings about shit. And maybe they want to cross some boundaries with you, Pisces rising. All right? So boom, that's all day, every day with y'all. Let's set some new intentions with how we're dealing with our creative endeavors, okay? And some new morals and ethics, personal evolution, new moon, personal evolution, with how you deal with expressing yourself. It should be some new boundaries you have. It should be some new, you should have a new belief system with how you express your goddamn self right now. All right? Sun transit in the 5th house. Sun transit in the 6th house. This is my placement right now. Okay, that's why y'all see my black ass. I wasn't playing. The nigga been in the gym. Look at chest. Look at chest real quick. Stop playing with me. Brother been in the gym. Alright? Y'all see me whipping up the smoothies, like this is the regimen, routine, career, like you gotta get it going. Okay? So we got Cancer in the 6th house. So this is my what? This is my Aquarius risings for the most part. Okay? So if you got Cancer in the 6th house, yes, that's why I said OBT. That's big. That's big time right there. That's big time right there. You feel me? I ain't gonna give you a heavy flex. I ain't gonna give you that flex. That's the heavy. This flex right here too heavy. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give you a little. You feel me? I'm gonna give you that one. I don't want to flex too hard. Yeah, you know. But anyways, let me stop playing around. With the sun transit in the 6th house, guys, this is most likely my motherfucking Aquarius risings, and you know, with Cancer in the 6th house, you already got an emotional connection with your damn routine. So either you on your routine and you in alignment, or when you're not on your routine, you be frustrated as hell because you understand, you already care about schedule and routine where Cancer is in the 6th house. As an Aquarius rising, you got Saturn ruling your 1st house, so anything dealing with order and structure, you already naturally adept to that shit. Aquarius risings, when your personal house is not as structured and organized, y'all feel crazy because it's ruled by Saturn. You already know that you the example of how to be personally structured, okay? Personally goal-oriented, how to move accordingly with others, seeing the substance in your personal relationships, knowing who deserves your time. You already know how to place boundaries in your first house, all right? You Aquarius rising, I'm a Cap rising, so y'all communicated more than me. Y'all communicated to motherfuckers more than me, okay? I'm a Cap rising, so my personality just gonna give it off. You gonna get in my personality like, yeah, he ain't really trying to go to that party. Like, yeah, he don't look like he'll chill with them type of people. Aquarius rising is gonna say some shit, so you know it. Gonna say some shit, and it ain't really gonna be that direct like that. Aquarius risings ain't like direct like the sun moons like that. Aquarius risings is a little more swaggy with the way they do shit. Like, Actually, I might have to take that back. I might have to take that one back. I'm sorry, because I can't front on the sun and moons. The sun and moons, I said Virgo's the most strategical sign in Zodiac. After that might be some, Aquarius might be the most strategical sign after that. And on a good day, Aquarius, sun, moon, rises might give Virgo a run for their money. When we talk about the most strategical. So I actually take that one back a little bit, all right? But overall, Aquarius, sun, moon, rises, y'all know how to devise a plan, and y'all know how to communicate some shit where it ain't direct, but the energy you wanted to give off is in the message. So niggas be like, wait, what does she mean by that? What did she or he mean by that? I can't really decipher what they meant, but all I know, that was in a yes. So I guess they ain't coming to this party yet. All right, we might as well go ahead, man, before we late. We might as well go ahead. All right, it's unique. It's unique. It's original. Aquarius rising, like, they ain't doing things the way we want. You expect an Aquarius rising to do shit the way you want them to do shit, or to align with the way the Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. Once you start expecting them to align, you gonna lose them, either physically or mentally. AKA, they not gonna be in your space no more, or you not just gonna be able to understand them at all, because now you're projecting them to move like others, and their natural energies is here to do the opposite. They're not here to do that. Like, they're going against their spiritual path by doing that. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, they're going against their spiritual path by trying to be like everybody else. So, if anything, you need to watch the way they talk and be like, damn, I should be more different like that. I should be more original. You feel me? I should start saying no more. You feel me? Aquarius know how to utilize that motherfucking no. They know how to utilize that bitch. You feel me? So the sun in the 6th house, routine, schedule, career, heavy emphasis. Heavy emphasis. Get into the bag, but through your routine, not just seeing where the money opportunities at, not just seeing what you could do for career, understanding the routine behind it, understanding how to work on this shit, Aquarius rising. That has been the emphasis. This not this. I already told you, I starting to see this wasn't the season to be waking up whatever fucking time. This wasn't the season to be overindulging in certain pleasures that throw your schedule and routine off. And if you have been, you feel crazy right now. You feel crazy. So with the new moon transit in this house, we need to acknowledge what's in your routine and schedule that we not take into this new cycle. We need to nip that shit in the bud, filter it, okay? So we can get this routine to start to, help catapult the things that you're trying to stabilize. All right, the 6th house is essential when we're looking at career and stability. The more we keep that house intact, it helps 2nd house and 10th house grow. The 2nd house is the foundation. The 10th house is the social status, is the brand, is the business. All right, so the 6th house, the routine, we need that. We need that. Do any of y'all got Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising friends? Y'all can start working on shit around them that they don't even know how to do, and they'll help your ass with the shit. You can have a Virgo around you, they don't even know how to plant. You out in the garden planting for the first time, they come out like, what you doing? Like, shit, trying to fuck with these plants. I'm watching this YouTube video trying to learn how to motherfucking grow this watermelon. Them niggas be like, motherfucking Virgo be like, wait, who you watching on YouTube? Oh no, matter of fact, look at this account. This person, I know somebody that is mutable. Virgo's mutable. The mutable and adaptable signs, they know how to pick up from everybody else and correlate it with they shit. They know how to make shit revolve. Virgo be like, matter of fact, watch this account. That I don't think that shit look that detail oriented. And your shit, I don't know shit about planting, but something in my spirit telling me that shit ain't right. You start watching this new account, you like, god damn, that shit the fuck was wrong with the first nigga I was watching? That had me doing that shit all wrong. That nigga wasn't even teaching me for real. I fuck with this new YouTuber that teach. That's that Virgo shit. Don't know shit about planting, but was the motherfucker that helped you understand where to go to find out how to do it right. You feel me? Don't know shit about this job, but gave your ass the application to get your ass to get some money at the motherfucker. Told your ass to go apply to this shit. This is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Y'all tripping. You need to keep a Virgo around you. You need to keep a Virgo around you. All right? But Virgos, y'all see how for all my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, y'all see how I'm saying you need to keep a Virgo around you? Spiritually, that's what people's spirits feel like around y'all. So you have to make sure that's not taken advantage of. People's spirits pick up on that around y'all and start thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta keep this motherfucker in my corner. Y'all gotta make sure if this motherfucker paying you for your time, y'all gotta make sure you know how to turn your shit into a service. Alright? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Risings, because niggas that Venus debilitation kick in. A nigga will start having a lack of love and appreciation for what you bring to the motherfucking table all day, every day. So y'all gotta be able to nip that shit in the bud. Now, so yeah, 6th house is pretty plain and simple here. Schedule routine, either you out of whack with that shit, or this is the time to get back in alignment. And if you've been making an effort, even if you haven't been perfect, like guys, I haven't been fucking perfect with shit with my routine. I haven't been perfect, but this is some of the best efforts I've made in a long time. And I came into the season with a head full of steam with my routine and schedule. I came into the season with momentum out this motherfucker. Just like how I know Leo's in my 7th house, I know I'm gonna prep myself for certain things with relationships going into that motherfucker. All right? But when you're already focusing on the house that the sun is in, by the time you get into that new house, it's a wave, guys. It trickles into it. So just by me taking care of schedule routine, when I get into the sun in the 7th house, my routine, I already worked on I already established what's priority in my work schedule. I established where my time is going at with my time management. I already established how I'm taking care of myself on a physical level. So when I get into the 7th house, ain't no person about to throw that off. Ain't no relationship about to throw that off. Because I established the groundwork in the 6th house. Okay? So now when I'm dealing with relationships, that 6th house is already helping support what I'm doing in the 7th house. Okay? The first through the first all the way to the 12th house, it's a connection. It's a story here, guys. You know, one house precedes the other. Okay? You get to then out the 7th house, you go into the 8th house. Now you subconsciously analyzing relationships. Now you're back to a water house. Now you're subconsciously viewing how you should fix a Scorpio house, how you should fix water, fix the emotions dealing with others. But you go through a lot of transformation trying to learn how to do so. Then you get into the 8th house, ninth house. Now you enlightened. You go from the dark house, 8th house, to the 9th house. Now you enlightened. You got new perspectives, new morals, new belief systems. So everything, you feel me? Everything revolves. Everything's connected, guys. You know, everything works in its divine timing. Shit is so fucking crazy. So when you have facts. Then so that's what we got going on. 6th house, Cancer in that 6th house, guys. You're supposed to have your heart in your routine this season, and if you're seeing the benefits of it. You're feeling better, even if it ain't you running into super career money opportunities right now, which you possibly may have. But at the same time, you're just loving the fact of you're falling back in love with working on yourself right now with the sun in the 6th house. Okay, 7th house, Cancer in the 7th house. Okay, so let's get through these. Cancer in the 7th house. This is my Cap risings. Okay, so for the most part, I got this shit too. My 7th house started in Cancer, so technically my shit is in Cancer, but I got all Leo in this shit for real. So with Cancer in the 7th house, you feel me? You go through a bunch of emotional roller coasters in your motherfucking relationships. Okay? You a motherfucking Capricorn rising could think they don't deal with feelings all day, every day, could think they could personally avoid situations in life that deal with emotions. As soon as a Cap rising start connected to a motherfucker that look like they got too much emotion, they start thinking in their head like, I'm good. This motherfucker be doing too much. I'm good. And they'll distance themselves. Almost the same thing with the Aquarius rising. They don't like too much emotion being thrown at them personally. So when they get into it, but we were speaking about this earth-water spectrum in the first 7th house. We were speaking about this a lot. So that for you Capricorn risings, Cancer in the 7th house, all y'all partners be trying to teach me how to love. Teach me how to love. All your partners be trying to teach your ass how to fucking love, how to feel some shit. Which are dry, reserved, everything a business transaction, everything is building personal legacy and conquering generational wealth from our spiritual lineage. Yeah. We hear all that shit, Capricorn risings. But when you actually with your motherfucking girlfriend, boyfriend, motherfucker, express a feeling. We ain't at work right now. This is Netflix and chill time. Alright? Can we cuddle and talk, motherfucker? The fuck off your phone, checking your fucking bank account. Nigga, you with me? Like, what you doing? You feel me? Your partner be all up in their phone checking their bank account and shit. Goddamn Capricorn risings. He's at work all day. So that's how it would be with them Earth risings, man. Y'all be going through it in that y'all be getting forced to them emotions be getting ripped up out of you in that 7th house. Y'all swear y'all could go through life personally without feeling some shit or connecting to things, because the first house is just a personality. So the sun and moon alter how you act and react to things. But you got that Capricorn in the 1st house. As soon as you sniff a situation dealing with emotion, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm not connecting to that. I'm not connected. They're not about to have me dealing with a whole bunch of heavy shit, heavy water. Hell no. But you got Cancer in the 7th house. You can't help it. So guess what? This season, the emphasis in the sun in the 7th house is you paying attention to how you deal with your relationships, how you have been nurturing relationships that you should be putting time into, how you've been neglecting certain relationships, seeing where the love is at, Capricorn risings as well. Y'all been trying to see where the love is at. Who pick up the phone too, though? You feel me? Y'all been trying to see that too. Okay? And this is the oxymoron here. Y'all don't want to feel. Y'all don't like connecting things that make you personally feel. Capricorn in the 1st house, but with Cancer in the 7th house, part of the reason you don't want to do it, the part of the reason you don't want to connect to it, because with Cancer here, y'all end up manifesting relationships that, like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling way too much. Like, this motherfucker got me in love. Like, I don't like this shit. Like, it's too much love. Like, to the point you start getting a little scary, because you don't want that shit to leave. You want that shit to transform. Start overthinking the love. Start trying to work on the love a little too much. You feel me? So that earth element is hard to kick out when you're dealing with the relationship with that Cancer in the 7th house. So right now, you guys been in a state where you've been learning how to take more reasonable action with the emotions when it comes to your relationships. All right, learning how to feel out your relationships a bit more with the sun transiting your 7th house. Okay, not always trying to look at your relationships or your friendships. This house also deal with friendships as well, one-on-one connections, but specifically, intimate life. I don't want to say specifically, but emphasis on, intimate romantic connections. Okay, so, you want to make sure with the sun transit in this house, you're able to see how you've been a detriment in your relationships based off of vulnerability you're dealing with, a hesitation energy to connect to something you actually care about, to connect to something you actually feel about. So the new moon transiting this house, the new moon in this house can have you realize that person that you thought was a situationship is actually something you want to take really serious right now. What's that one post floating on IG right now? This shit went from a sneaky link to I love you, no, I love you more. That's y'all Capricorn risings right now. That's y'all Cap risings right now. Y'all really, y'all sitting here this new moon thinking like, damn, is this the week I should tell her I love her ass? Nah, shit. She's a little too quick. It's only been 2 days. Let me stop, but like dead ass though. Y'all sitting here thinking like, damn, this shit was supposed to be a situation. This was just supposed to be somebody I come kick it with when I ain't working the overtime shift. I thought I was gonna go just sleep over her house Friday nights. The weekends I don't have overtime. I thought just going once a week was gonna be straight. Once, twice a week. Now we fucking planning trips. Sun in the sun house got you realizing how serious their relationship is. Got you realizing how much emotions is really invested in that relationship. Okay? Or y'all could be on another spectrum as well, seeing where the care is at. You say you came into the relationship right now, so the emphasis you came into this Capricorn rising. If y'all came into this season with relationships, right now y'all trying to make sure y'all know that the love is there. Y'all trying to make sure y'all know the care is there. That this motherfucker has you as an emotional priority of this motherfucker. So that been y'all emphasis this season as well. So y'all got to make sure, y'all can't lie to yourselves. If certain things you feel like is not being reciprocated, this might be a good week to make sure you nip that in the bud. All right, nip that shit in the bud. That might be another t-shirt I need to make. Real nigga rising and nip that motherfucker in the bud. All right, so that's the emphasis in the 7th house. Is more of an emphasis. This may have been a busy time for y'all, networking time for y'all. The 7th house does have a business influence to it, so y'all may have been finding new ways to connect your creativity and things that you're working on to the collective. All right, y'all may have built a relationship, or realized one of your relationships or contacts has some more resources that you thought that you ain't realized they had before, and now you're realizing y'all could bring something together, create something. Or you may have been, when you got the sun hitting air houses, this be some of these be the times you meet new motherfuckers. These be the times, you start getting into deeper conversation with people you already knew, but the sun in the air house got y'all working the conversation, got y'all working the communication, the interaction some more. You getting to know this person some more. So those is like all the spectrums y'all dealing with the 7th house. So the new moon transiting here, it should be a whole new clarity with how you're dealing with your relationships. Whether you're realizing you have more feelings than you thought, or you're realizing the feelings ain't reciprocated as much. All of that shit is brought to your awareness right now during this new moon. All right, Capricorn risings, keep the pimp hand strong. All right. Well, shit, I can't even tell y'all that because y'all situationships might have just turned into relationships. So y'all might have to put the pimp hand down. Y'all might have to put that down. Ooh, y'all get into relations right during the summertime. That's when you know it's real. Anybody get into relationships during the summertime, if a motherfucker want to date you, take you serious during the summertime, you can't tell me a motherfucker not invested in your ass. You can't tell me, because I think Aquarius. Let me see. I think Aquarius is the least zodiac sign on the earth. So there's a joke out in astrology world that there's a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of Aquarius that don't make it here because there's too much people having fun in the summertime. It's too much Aquarius spirits that ain't get to come all the way here because motherfuckers said, no, I'm sorry, it's summertime. You going back to the spiritual realm. I'm sorry. No offense to anybody. I'm sorry if that triggered anybody that went through certain experiences. But that's just reality. That's just be reality some of the times. So if you're Aquarius and you made it here, your parents love you. Your parents really love you. Alright? You was meant to be here. You better make something out this lifetime. Because y'all damn near rare. You feel me? So, motherfucker want to cuff you in the summertime. If you got feelings for that motherfucker, you better take that shit as somebody that's most likely gonna be there for you, bro. It's gonna you somebody you could depend on, somebody you could ride with. Motherfucker cuffed you in the summer. All the stupid shit going on, all the thotty shit going on, and they chose to be with your stank ass every night in this hot ass weather. It's been motherfucking 200 degrees every day in New York, but they still want to link your ass. I'm sorry, this weather too hot to link a motherfucker. I'm sorry, FaceTime me. You can FaceTime me all day. I don't even want you in the room I'm in the AC in. Because your body heat gonna start fucking up the motherfucking... Nigga, the AC be on, I still be hot out this motherfucker. So I don't need your motherfucking body heat from your ass coming in my room, fucking up the circulation of the cool air in this motherfucker. Because you want to get to know a motherfucker. Call me. We can FaceTime. Fuck it. See your ass in the fall. See your ass Libra season. Stop playing with me. Your hot body ass fucking up the circulation and fucking up the air. Alright? So, Cancer in the 8th house. Alright? New moon transit in the 8th house. This is my Sag risings, alright? So, now, the 8th house, water house, subconscious house. But this house is a fixed water house. So this house we're trying to understand how to strategize and fix the emotions before relating to the external realm, how we relate our passions and motives to the external realm. Remember, I tell y'all guys, starting from the 7th house all the way to the 12th house, that top horizon, that's all external interactions, guys. That's all external interactions. So when you're looking at the 8th house, we're trying to understand how to fix the emotions, how to deal with hidden agendas with motherfuckers, ulterior motives with motherfuckers. This house teaches us that there is a such thing as the dark realm, as the behind the scenes realm, and you're best to know that realm. You're best to get with it and understand that everything ain't surface level in this motherfucking realm. People will express certain things and have some shit behind that you can't see. So if you're not intuitive enough to know that there's actually people in the world that move like that, you're gonna be one manipulated open ass, passive, getting taken advantage of ass spirit in this realm. And I'm a Libra. So we if not number one, some of the most passive motherfuckers in the world. Okay? So I done been through a whole bunch of shit that said, alright, and hell now. When I meet people now, they say, I need to build a rapport on them motherfucker. Alright? I need to build a rapport. I'm a Libra with heavy Scorpio energy. Shit, I'm a Libra Scorpio, so I done dealt with both energies, being passive, and I attract getting taken advantage of. And I attract hidden agendas with motherfuckers. And I have the power to move behind the scenes like that. Okay? Through experience out this motherfucker. So everybody need to learn how to get with some 8th house energy. Everybody need to understand why where the power is at with Scorpio energy. You need to understand the power of that shit. They here to teach us that shit. Okay? So when we're looking at the 8th house, okay, this is our secrets, our passions, our motives, everything behind the scenes, all right? You know, and with the sun transiting here, what does the sun do? It brings the light. So this whole season, you guys been trying to understand how to deal with your passions and motives. You guys been diving into some shadow work right now. Huge magnifying glass on your desires and your habits. This house is dealing with habits, bad habits. So y'all may have had a lot of aspirations to do certain things, but this Cancer season, you got Cancer in a water house. So for one, just having Cancer here, it's making you connect to the underworld. It's making you connect to demons that you try to throw under the bed or put in the closet. For so long you could do that until that moon energy with Cancer here makes you react to these things and make you understand, is this something that has to be in here yet, or are we gonna do something about this? Are we gonna transmute this energy? That's a huge theme for y'all during this Cancer season. Sun transit in this house. Y'all been dealing with all type of scenarios, trying to understand how to transmute some energy, how to make situations that's been heavy on y'all lighter or positive for y'all. Trying to take the lesson out of your transformation, okay? To fuel your passion, to fuel a motive, to bring a passion to the surface, okay? So, now that the new moon is here, once again, the sun is always going to bring awareness to things we couldn't see before in the house. But when the sun is in the 8th house already don't deal with sun energy, period. It already don't deal with light and all that. Everything's dark here. So with the sun in this 8th house, it may be certain things that you realize that you felt a way about that you didn't even know you felt that much about. All right? You didn't even know you felt that much about. You probably thought you was over your ex, and then your ex called you. Now you on the phone crying with your ex. It's been 3 years. But then you crying on the phone with your ex. Now you talking to your best friend like, I didn't even know I felt that way. I didn't even know I still had all that shit in me. So y'all run into situations like that with the sun in the 8th house. Seeing what's really hidden down there, okay? And understanding how you can acknowledge it, transform it, use it, transmute it, put it in a higher light, take the lesson from it, okay? And I like to say this house also dealing with creativity, guys. So it may have been a whole different type of ways that you trying to align these moments, these circumstances or memories, with what you're creatively into at the moment. That may have been sparking that shit, Y'all niggas sun in the 8th house probably writing some cold songs right now. The best songs come from heartbreak out this motherfucker. Niggas will write some hits with their motherfucking heart broken. Niggas will write some goddamn hits. This is why we feel water signs music so damn much. Because they deal with water, so they don't have to go through the heartbreak. They just water already. So they poetry and acting that shit already super captivating. You feel me? Can't help but feel that shit. Water sign could be talking some bullshit. We like, damn, I feel that shit. Word, motherfuck the police. Nigga, you is a police officer. I know, but I'm saying I feel the song though. I feel this shit. Like, fuck us. We be on some bullshit. Like, nigga, pick a side. The fuck wrong with you? Alright? But seriously though, that 8th house, a lot of transmutation going on. Okay? A whole bunch of understanding your own damn emotions. See, the sun in the 4th house been dealing with that privacy. So everybody that got Cancer in water houses, the 4th house, 8th house, 12th house, y'all all been dealing with some isolation energy for real. When the sun get into that house, the focus is on the subconscious, so it manifests to your actions having to be to the subconscious, having to be to your damn self, being more reserved, not wanting to be around so much energies, okay? So the sun in the 8th house, you're understanding how to mold all of that. Now with the new moon transiting here, the new moon is uncomfortable here, so it's gonna be intense this week because it's pinpointing right to your bad habits now that you should have been transforming. It's pinpointing right to certain energy that you've been picking up hidden agendas about. Maybe you fucking with somebody and it's like, damn, it's passionate as hell. Sex is good as hell, but you just like, something off about this shit though. I don't know. That new moon transit in 8th house may show some shit this week. You may understand this week. Maybe some shit that was in the dark that come into the light with the new moon in the 8th house. And it's up to you to take initiative to know, all right, do I want to keep this bad habit, this desire, this passionate energy rolling into the 8th house? Or am I going to take initiative and transform this motherfucker so I could finish the rest of the Cancer season with some more emotional awareness, all right? And some more wisdom about how to deal with energies behind the scenes. Okay, so that's a whole lot what's going on in this 8th house right now. Ninth house. Cancer in the ninth house, all right? The ninth house is dealing with, this is the house of enlightenment, spirituality, our faith or belief, expanding beyond our familiar horizons, traveling, whether physically or within the mind, either way, okay? So when you traveling in the mind, you learning. It don't matter whether you're experiencing from, whether you getting spiritually enlightened from traveling somewhere and seeing some new landscapes, and now you coming back to New York like, damn, I needed that trip. That shit inspired me. Or you just putting the mind to work. You learning certain things. You feel me? But overall, this is the house of experience. So with Cancer here, you know, you're gonna be emotionally connected to wanting to experience new things in this realm. You're experiencing a lot, understanding the heart chakra, understanding Cancer energy, running into a lot of experiences, understanding the subconscious of others. Okay, you may be real knowledgeable about the subconscious energy, how people deal with their emotions. May teach a lot about that shit with that water in the fire houses, but especially with Cancer hitting the ninth house. Okay, may be able to teach a whole lot on how to deal with the emotions to others, how to deal with stress, how to deal with anxiety. Okay, Cancer in the ninth house. So with the sun, with the new moon transiting here now, okay, there's either two spectrums you guys been in. Been two spectrums here, okay? Either you feel like you haven't been experiencing the things you want to experience in this lifetime, and you're feeling a bit stagnant, or you're working everything you can work in this ninth house in order to bring opportunities to experience things you want to experience, whether it's your relationship life, whether it's traveling to new places and experiencing new things. For the most part, you know, you trying to learn, you trying to soak up anything you can soak up to see how you can expand on that. You may have, with the sun transit house, you may have you may have attracted a lot of experiences where, you know, people got you doing new things. Some more may have dived into some spontaneous adventures here and there during this Cancer season, okay? With the sun transit in the ninth house. So the new moon is here to have you reflect on everything that it is that you want to continue to make sure that's going to be in your bucket list, all right? How do I stay on track to make sure I can manifest these things? How do I stay on track to make sure I could start traveling to these places? Huge emphasis on your spiritual journey here. So there's a lot of reflection going on here with spiritual experiences in your life. Trying to dissect what that means. May have been real superstitious this season, okay? So the moon is helping you, you know, pretty much gain clarity on all of this with Cancer in this ninth house, all right? You may have felt like another huge theme with sun transiting this house. It may have been a lot of things that you start to realize is playing out as a restriction, because it's like this house don't do restrictions. This house don't do limitations and boundaries. This house don't see that shit. So with the sun transit here, this Cancer season, you probably been noticing what people, places, and things is playing out as restrictions. You realize every time you express this to your friend or your partner, they gotta reject it, or you don't feel free-spirited around them, all right? That shit, you may have really picked up on that shit this season. Like, damn, I've been fucking with this motherfucker for a couple of months, but I noticed some shit. They be on some square shit. Every time I'm trying to do some new shit, every time I'm trying to teach them some new shit, they trying to stay on some routine pattern shit with the shit they paying attention to. They trying to learn no new shit, trying to experience no new shit. I'm trying to put them in different positions. They want to keep doing the same positions. Like, you can't do nothing new with this motherfucker. So you may have been dealing with that shit right there too. Alright? Y'all gotta nip that shit in the bud. So you may have to have that conversation. Like, yo, listen, I'm motherfucking spiritual. I be into astrology, all that shit. You either go grow with me right now, because you fake holding me back. And I want you to walk the journey. I want you to learn this shit. But I be telling you, y'all can't force knowledge and wisdom on motherfuckers. Y'all can't never do that. The student will be ready when the motherfucking student is ready. Period. Y'all cannot force your child. You can only plant seeds. That's all you could do. You could plant seeds. Ninth house people with the energies in ninth house, aka me, Sagittariuses, people with having 12th house energies, people of Pisces, they know how to plant seeds. We know how to plant seeds. We know how to drop that seed on you and be like, I know it's not going to click right away, but trust me, a couple of years back, they'll call me. Or there's going to be a circumstance where they be like, damn, Boro did used to tell me about that shit. You gotta learn to plant seeds on motherfuckers. Okay? My older brother, I had an older brother that passed away. You feel me? He transitioned. He's a Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon, Cancer rising. I probably wouldn't be doing all this if it wasn't for him. And that's all he was doing when I was young. Planting a whole bunch of motherfucking seeds. I used to be in 6th grade. Fucking watching Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, this nigga talking about, look, all right, I'm about to go out. You need to watch this lecture. And when I come back, I need to see 25 new vocabulary words. Nigga, I used to be falling asleep on them shits. This nigga Phil Valentine talking about equilibrium this, metaphysics that. I'm like, nigga, I got homework, boy. Like, I got homework to do right now. I don't need all this extra spiritual shit. So that's my childhood, guys. That's my childhood. So when people ask me how long you, Boro, what you been doing, how long you been into astrology, how long you been into spirituality, like, this has been my life. This has been my life. And to this day, I'd be so surprised how I didn't know about spiritual natal charts back then. You feel me? With all that shit we was into. So, you gotta learn how to plant seeds, guys. Some of y'all are draining yourselves trying to force knowledge and wisdom onto others. People have to make their mistakes, man. People have to go through their fucking spiritual travels to learn certain shit. Certain shit people gotta learn on their motherfucking own. You know? It just is what it is. Alright, guys? So y'all have to make sure y'all get, that's a great skill to have. I'm telling y'all. It's a beautiful skill to have. Just sprinkle a little something on somebody so next time they hear it, it ain't foreign. And then they keep hearing it again and they're like, damn, okay, Boro did tell me that shit, but I'm starting to, alright. I don't know, that shit just, more people starting to mention that shit. What you call that shit? Rising sign? Rising. So that's the same as the ascendant thing? Rising, okay. I think I'm gonna look my shit up for real. See what's up. Alright. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Alright, guys. So the 9th house, yeah, that's what y'all dealing with 9th house. Y'all got a lot of restrictions, y'all moving, yeah, and you got Cancer there, so it get uncomfortable dealing with restrictions in this house. It get highly uncomfortable here, especially if you got water in your chart. Especially if you got water in your chart. That shit was uncomfortable this season. Whether your relationship was a restriction, family environment was a restriction, career play now is a restriction. Anything that make you feel like you can't flap your wings right now in this 9th house, yeah, you have to nip that shit in the bud during this new moon. Alright? And you have to have, and not only do you have to nip it in the bud, you have to make sure that you're developing new ways of thinking about this shit. You may be dealing with some form of restriction that you can't necessarily just break through right now. Say you gotta work this motherfucking job right now. You gotta change the way you fucking think about that shit. 9th house, you gotta have a different belief about that shit. Listen, y'all, I used to, when I was working jobs, I didn't want to work. The guy I knew, you gotta learn how to psych yourselves up. You gotta learn how to psych yourselves up. You gotta be lying to yourself like, yo, today's a great day. You gotta do all type of crazy shit sometimes to make your ass just have time fly by. You gotta stay active, stay busy. For all of y'all that's active and busy, don't it feel like July's just flying right now? And it's only the motherfucking 8th. It's the 8th, but this shit feel like it's about, I feel like it's about to be I feel like it's about to be August next week. Time is flying, guys. So, I sit back at all the times that I was on my ass. I was just smoking my life away. I wasn't being action oriented on the things I said I was passionate about. And then now I'm looking like, I can't fucking believe I was wasting that much time. Because now when I'm putting the fucking pedal to the metal, I don't even have all the time to do the shit I want to do. So how the fuck was I wasting all of that time? That's insane. That's insane. So we gotta learn to get out of our own ruts sometimes, okay? And we humans, it is what it is. We fucking humans. It fucking happens. Sometimes, especially Cancer season, sometimes y'all didn't want to pick up y'all fucking phone. Sometimes y'all ain't feel like doing shit. And on a certain day. Sometimes that is what it is. You feel me? But that shit is more deserving when you've been maximizing something. That shit is more, it feels better having them type of days when you actually been putting in some fucking work. You've been working on this, that, and the third. You've been staying active, busy, chasing some dreams, some goals. Fuck chasing, manifesting some dreams and goals, bringing them shits down to fruition. Your body a little taxed. You a little mentally taxed. And all right, fuck it. Sunday, we ain't picking up the phone. Niggas gonna have to wait till Monday afternoon. I'm sorry. Niggas gonna have to wait till Monday afternoon at lunch break for me to start replying to texts. Sunday is my day. I'm sorry. Body's taxed. I had to cancel this. I had to tell my friends, no fucking, I'm good on brunch. I'm good on brunch. And don't y'all think y'all coming over after y'all done over there neither. I'm good, no. So, you know, that's shit that y'all gotta, that shit that you gotta be in the forefront of your awareness, guys. Time is of the essence. We in the age of Aquarius. We in the age of Aquarius. Saturn rules time. We in a Saturn retrograde right now. So time management has been the emphasis since how long? I've been trying to tell y'all. Since how long? All right? So pay attention to your Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra friends right now. All Saturn influence. All Saturn influence, all right? And if you're a Capricorn, Aquarius, if you're a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Saturn in the 10th house, Saturn in the 11th house, Saturn in the 7th house, and you haven't been practicing, you haven't been exercising time management the way you know you should, you feel crazy. That's another shirt. We got 3 shirts. Real Nigga Rising. What's the other one? Nip that shit in the motherfucking bud and you feel crazy. You feel crazy right now, don't you? You feel you're out of alignment and everything. You don't know what spiritual way to ride right now. All right? So yeah, we can't play with time management right now, guys. Time is moving like this. And essentially time is always moving like this, guys. So, and essentially ain't no such thing as time, but in this realm, you know, you got to get aligned with the motherfucker that you got to use that shit for you here. Okay, that's another reason why it's so hard to get with that time management shit, because the shit is an illusion anyways. So spiritually, your spirit is like, what the fuck is time? The fuck I have to be at work at this? I can't just clock in when a nigga need to clock in? Why the fuck I gotta be at work from 8 to 5 if I could just handle what the fuck I gotta do from 1 to 3 in this motherfucker? Right? At the end of the day, all this shit y'all want me to do from 8 to 5, I could do that shit in a 3-hour span. That's what our spirits be saying. That's what our spirits be. Dead ass. That shit, I'm joking, but our spirits really be questioning that shit. Really be questioning time. Like that shit is weak as hell. You feel me? Well, we gotta learn to use that shit to our advantage in this earthly, constricted, condensed, slow ass realm that we're in. Not everywhere is like this. Not everywhere is like this, motherfucker. We flying in other planets and shit. Like, in other planets, in other dimensions, you think it, you there. Ain't no traveling there. You spiritually traveling. Like, ain't no time. So, you know, word. Like, the fuck I need to be. Y'all niggas need me to be here all day? All I do is fucking fax some papers out this motherfucker, send some emails. I be sitting in my cubicle waiting for I get out the motherfucker at 5. By the time shit hit 2:30, I don't be doing nothing no more. I'm just sitting there waiting till I can leave the motherfucker. But I gotta fucking, god damn it. So yeah, man. And speaking about time, Cancer in the 10th house. Cancer in the 10th house. Okay? So when we looking at Cancer, this is my Libra risings. It's my Libra risings. Shout out to my Libra risings. Okay? 8 hours is OD, bro. And I'm a Capricorn moon rising saying that we work the night shift. We take extra shifts. And I'm saying that, that's how you know time is some bullshit. If I'm saying that shit. We're just wasting company time. See, I'm a little schemy motherfucker. I used to work in a restaurant. I used to work in a motherfucking bar. So, nigga, I used to try to sign in early. Be like, yo, sign me in real quick. Here's my social. I used to have niggas sign me early. Let me get that extra hour. Niggas caught on though. Every time to sign out, I be leaving work. Niggas be calling me like, hey, Boro, you know you forgot to sign out. Like, damn, word. Alright, my bad. Yeah, you got a whole extra 2 hours of your shit. That ass? Damn, my bad. You keep saying my bad. This is the 17th time in a row you did this. For real? Hello? Hello? Damn, I can't, my phone, I can't, I don't know. I don't think I paid my phone bill. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow at work. I can't really hear you. Just text me, alright? That's it. That's it. That's it. Niggas be thinking they slick. I know some of y'all, I know we got some heavy Saturn energies in here. I know y'all done tried that one before. The extra clock in, clock out. You know what's one of the funniest posts that's on IG right now? The shit that says, when you come to a new job, the first question niggas be asking niggas, and how much you made on your first check? Hey, yo. That shit funny as shit. That shit is funny. I saw that post. I started crying. Cause it ain't no more, you can't get more accurate than that shit right there. You cannot get more accurate than that shit right there. Nigga, first week on the job, you know, there's be that one coworker putting you through training. Be like, oh, all right, bet, all right. Cool. So you just put the shit over there. All right, bet. Yeah, how long you been working here? Okay. About 8 months, okay. Almost a year, shit. So how your checks be looking like? Them shit be fluctuating? Like they be around the same shit all the time? Or they be on some funny shit around here. Oh, okay. So you the manager, so y'all get paid. Oh, okay, all right. How I get to be one of the managers in this shit? You gotta work. Listen, man. We in Earth. We gotta work. It don't matter if you're an entrepreneur or you clocking in. It ain't you can't duck working to build something. You got to put time into something. All right. Motherfuckers be thinking being an entrepreneur or building your own business is just like, niggas be thinking that's the dream already. Like nigga, you ain't even do nothing yet. Niggas be thinking just cause they can call themselves an entrepreneur, just cause they got a business. Like, yeah, I'm living the American dream. Ain't no job got me. Nigga, your business ain't even doing nothing yet, nigga. You gotta work that too. You gotta put time in that too. Don't you know that? You might have to put more hours than you was doing at work in that motherfucker for it to get somewhere. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all. So let me wrap this up, y'all. Cancer in the 10th house, Libra risings. What's the 10th house? Social status, reputation, career. So you guys, all right, heavy career emphasis here. Stability house, earth house, okay? So for the most, Stella, I know you know all about what the fuck I'm talking about, Stella. Y'all ladies, if y'all don't check and tap into Stella Mays, y'all see her comment on the bottom, facts though? If y'all don't tap into her goddamn page and see what she's cultivated over there for y'all ladies, y'all don't know what y'all doing if y'all not following Stella. That's my water baby right there, you know? Her creative ass. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. But for the most part, you know, there's some shoes on there you ain't gonna see nowhere else. Boro sent you there. Boro recommended. You might get you a little customized discount or something. All right. Don't go crazy. I ain't gonna guarantee. I don't know. She got Scorpio energy. I don't know about all that shit. She probably mad I just said that, but shit, I'm just saying you gotta go work your magic if you can. But all right, guys, when we looking at the 10th house. When we looking at the 10th house, we got dealing with social status, career, your reputation, all right? And with the sun transiting this house, guys, Libra rises. What do I always say about Libra rises? When we get to that 10th house, when we get to Cancer in that 10th house, that house is teaching y'all in this lifetime to put your heart into something in career, Libra risings, all right? The 10th house with Cancer in there is teaching you to put your goddamn heart into something, Libra risings, because you're going to stay just creatively floating in that first house. Libra in the first house, you just creative as a motherfucker in the first house. But we don't get to know shit because your heart don't get to establish nothing in that 10th house. Your heart don't get devoted to something in that 10th house. Okay, so with the sun trans in there, this whole season, y'all been trying to figure it out. The emphasis you've been trying to see how to build that business, how to actually get planted and stabilized in something, how to make your present circumstances, get more, become more efficient, more stable, period, okay? And it comes from you trying to understand what different ideas you could work with your creative attributes, how you can use your first house energies or the creativity you got in your first house. How could I get that shit to propel my 10th house? And the sun, see, the 10th house is your midheaven. So it's how people see you. All right, it's how people see your social status. So a lot of us people will describe us by our 10th house, and we won't even, we'll be like, that's how motherfuckers see me? Damn. You feel me? That's how motherfuckers really see me? You may not even know that's how people see you. So when the sun get here, you're gonna manifest circumstances to understand how people see you. Okay? I got Scorpio in the 10th house, so based off my social status, I may come off real belligerent, occult-like, too intense for others. You start kicking with me, you just see all this extra Libra shit. You're like, no, he a cool guy. He a cool guy. He just be cursing and yelling and telling people to get on their spiritual path and shit on Instagram, but he really cool. He be joking all the time. That's just my midheaven. That's Scorpio there. That's just how I come off. That's how some people might describe me. All right, probably a little intimidating, a little scary, you know, a little different, a little individual. You know, that's what you're gonna get. So Libra rises, you know, y'all are in a state of, if y'all reputation, if y'all known, you know, if y'all known for being a dope artist, y'all manifested a lot of people, places, and things trying to get you to understand that's how people see your ass this season. And you like, oh shit, damn, maybe I'm doing all this extra shit in career. Maybe I should just work what the fuck people see me as already. Maybe I should just try to cultivate my reputation that I already got for something. Sun transit in the 10th house. That's really a huge thing for y'all here. Okay? If y'all already got career in motion, if y'all already got some things in the works right now, it was more so about scaling up. It was more so saying about how you can, you know, get your brand to expand right now with the sun in that 10th house during Cancer season. Okay? And y'all may have been placed in a lot of situations where, especially y'all Libra rising, you have more water in your chart. Y'all may have been placed in situations where it may have been a little taxing. A lot of my sun and water and earth houses, if you have the sun transit in the 2nd, 6th house, 10th house, a lot of y'all probably feel a little taxed. And y'all got to understand, you know, there has to be a balance between work, all right, and self-care, all right? I know for me, for sure, especially the 6th house. 6th house, I don't want to say the 6th house is working more than the 2nd. I want to say that. But shit, nigga, I could go for a massage. I'm actually I was looking up massage parlors in New York the other day. You feel me? I was dead looking them shits up the other day. And a nigga might get a motherfucking pedicure this weekend too. Fuck that. Self-care, self-love time. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. My dogs could use them shits, nigga. You feel me? So real talk. The sun transit, the earth houses, y'all gotta make sure with all that work you being influenced or put in right now, that y'all make sure you're not overtaxing the body and whatnot, and y'all making sure y'all utilize them Sundays we were just talking about that you may need in Cancer season, and just be like, all right, this is my rejuvenation day. This is my rejuvenation day. You don't need to tell a water sign to do that shit. They know that shit. They spiritually aligned with making sure they have their recharge, their rejuvenation time. They can't function without that shit. So if you dating a water sign, you can't take that shit personal. If you talking about, all right, babe, what's up? I'm trying to come over tonight, boom, boom. You know, you feel me? And she not as giddy. You feel me, bro? It may not be you. Stop thinking it's all you, bro. All right? And if you come over there and you realize she just wants you in her space and shit, you feel she just want to cuddle, she don't want to do too much, you feel me? She just on her water sign shit, that's it. She just want to feel you. She ain't trying to do too much. She really thinks she alone right now. Your vessel just there, but you ain't really there. All right? These water signs be needing that shit sometimes. You just need to get a little recharge. Or they just gonna tell your ass like, I'll see you on Sunday. I need Friday and Saturday. I know we be doing our little Netflix and chill Friday night. We wake up Saturday morning, we get brunch. And then, you know, we go do our own thing Saturday night. But this weekend, we might just have to, I might need Friday and Saturday myself. Maybe we meet up Sunday. Like, don't take it personal. Don't take it too personal, all right? So, Libra risings. Right now, y'all gaining more of awareness of how people see you, how your social status was, and it was giving you more ideas how to work career. Once again, if you already got things in motion with career, It may have been new opportunities or new ways to see how to scale up, how to expand the brand, how to get more sales, understanding how you haven't been maximizing and working career the more in a way you should be, in a way you could be. Okay, so things could be going great right now. Things could be going smooth right now. Okay, when it comes to, but you may have still realized, like, damn, there's another level. I got another level with me right now with the sun transiting in the 10th house. You know, the 10th house energy dealing with leveling up. Is this the construction work house? Okay, we doing construction work. We doing all type of career work in this house, all right? We trying to see how to make our reputation work for us. Like, okay, people know it's like that, but can I make money how I'm known? People know me as a teacher. People know me as an artist. People know me as I be fixing shit in the hood. You feel me? I'm the hood Bob the Builder and shit. Niggas call me to fix cabinets and shit. Or niggas be hitting me. Niggas in the hood know, you know, I fuck with cars. Niggas be seeing me fuck with cars in my garage and shit. Or niggas done heard about me fixing niggas' cars I went to school with. So maybe I should brand that shit. Maybe I should start posting more videos on Instagram of me fixing cars and shit, letting niggas know, like, I does this shit in the Bronx. Like, what's good? What type of whip you got? Astro van? What's good? You got a foreign? I fix them shits too. MTA, holla at me. Y'all niggas need y'all bus ties? What's up? I fix them big ass buses too. The fuck wrong with y'all? So the 10th house, that's working the career right now, seeing how to level up, scale up. But on the most negative, unfulfilled spectrum, y'all realizing that y'all haven't been utilizing all the creativity that y'all have or the reputation you've already developed to make something, to build some stability in this house. That's like the most unfulfilled energy here. You're realizing that it's like, and y'all can't, and this is another thing, if you're in that energy, you may feel like there's so much more work to do to get back in alignment. Don't think about it like that. This house is ruled by Saturn. This house takes time. This house takes time. So whatever this new moon helps you to understand how to readjust in career, what habits, what things are in your routine and schedule to help you start working more efficiently towards your career goals, it's a one day at a time thing. Don't start thinking because you've been slacking in this house, you got to make up for things in a week, or by the end of Leo season, you got to be back on track. That mentality is going to burn you out even more. So y'all got to be able to take it one day at a time. All right? If there's one thing, the first tattoo I ever got, Carpe Diem. I didn't even really know what the fuck that shit meant when I got it. I mean, I knew what it meant. Like, it seized the day. But I didn't. That's just some Capricorn spirit energy shit that was sometimes, y'all, it should be that deep. Y'all be getting attacks and shit related to your astrological energy, spiritual energy. Y'all don't even be realizing this shit. And as I got older, I'm like, God damn, I really got that shit tagged. I'm over here preaching and teaching that shit to y'all. That's my first tattoo, David. I was senior in high school. Talking about seize the day. So that's real shit. One day at a time, family, will get you to wherever the fuck you need to go. And the funny thing is, when you start shifting yourself to take things one day at a time, and that applies for everything. Personal goals, career goals. Y'all need to learn to take y'all goddamn relationships one day at a time. Motherfucker, y'all be trying to get married in one season. Y'all need to chill on that shit right there too. Y'all need to chill on that shit. And then get mad at the motherfucker when y'all in a whole marriage. Get mad at the motherfucker when y'all in a whole relationship and shit. And you rush the whole shit. You honeymoon gassed you the fuck up. Honeymoon phase had you wanting to jump to all different types of shit. Take that shit one day at a fucking time. Take that shit one day at a time. Alright? Now make sure a motherfucker ain't playing with your time. It's a thin line between take it one day at a time and the motherfucker don't play with your time. It's thin line. All right, guys. Y'all know the lucky Libra. I'm gonna give y'all the balance. But y'all get the point. Take that shit one day at a time. But specifically, that's a message for my Libra rising stuff. Just in case you feel unfulfilled with career and whatnot. Okay? 11th house. Cancer in the 11th house. Okay? Now we know the 11th house is dealing with associations. Air house. We're dealing with people again. We're dealing with associates. We're dealing with business relationships. Thin line. Definitely a thin line. We're dealing with, the external realm, the public environment. We're dealing with connecting our individuality to the outside world. We're dealing with this. This is 11th house shit that we're doing right now, guys. Social media, interacting with people that we're unfamiliar with, but we're becoming familiar with each other. Community. anything that's community work, 11th house shit. So this is what was active for y'all, Cancer in the 11th house. Learning how to work different forms of communication. Learning how to work your social media a little bit more. Learning how to brand your shit a little bit more. Learning how to connect to the outside world. Get your individuality and your creativity established in the outside world some more, right? Seeing which one of your friends you could build with on a stability level. Like, nah, fuck that. Y'all want to go outside, chill. Y'all want to fucking be thoughts all weekend. I don't want to be a thought this weekend. I want to make some money. I want to build my career up. I want subscribers on my YouTube and followers on Instagram. I want sales. All right? I want to build my brand. Y'all just want to be thoughts all weekend. Y'all just want to be in the 5th house, the opposite house, the Leo house. Fuck all that fun all the time. That was not the energy y'all entertaining this season. Y'all was not trying to fuck with that 5th house energy. This shit was about seeing the substance and the reality to your motherfucking friendships, all right? You trying to see the Saturn energy in your friendships. Like, okay, all right, niggas was... Some of y'all stopped replying in group chats. Hey, yo. Nah. Some of y'all stopped replying in group chats. Like, no, I'm dead serious. I've been trying to tell you, I be playing all the time. I'm trying to have more serious relationships in my life. Like, y'all just want... And that's the thing, is Saturn influenced in this house, even though Cancer here. So you start to care a whole lot about what to put restrictions on. You start to care a whole lot about who the fuck you surrounded by, Cancer in the air house, let alone the 11th house. You start to really care about who you doing business with out this motherfucker. You start to care about, you know, how you're able to establish yourself in the outside realm. So yeah, when it comes to your business or whatnot, that's something that has been a huge influence. Learning how to market yourself a bit more. Learning how to associate yourself with people you don't know. Coming out of your skin a bit, especially if you got heavy water energies. You got heavy, Earth deal with business and shit. But even some Earth signs, don't get it fucking twisted. There's some scary ass Earth signs out here. The Earth signs, I'm gonna have to call y'all out. Virgos, y'all lead it. I'm gonna start with y'all. Y'all be on some scary shit. Yeah, y'all don't think all the earth signs just cause it's business and organized. No, there's some earth signs y'all be too stable. Y'all be trying to be too secure. So you have all the most creative ideas for some shit, whether it's a side business or using your creative endeavors to build business on the side. But like you good with the job you got. You content. You good living here, and even though you really got aspirations to experience this, but you good. I'm good in the present, my present circumstances. I don't want to jump too much into the future. I don't want to think too much about the future. I'm good in my present. Earth signs, I'm about to start calling y'all out some more on that shit. It's Earth, so Earth is stable, but it's positive, negative spectrum to everything. So sometimes Earth signs, y'all be too stable, y'all be too content. Okay. Y'all know how to structure. Y'all know how to organize. Y'all know how to work. Y'all understand the significance of time. Utilize that natural wisdom. Every element that we embody comes with some natural wisdom to that motherfucker. So heavy fire in the chart naturally got wisdom dealing with their creativity and learning how to deal with visions and intuition and how they see shit. When they see shit, they don't look at it like they just seeing shit. They know they can use that shit. Water signs, y'all naturally come in here with some emotional intelligence, understanding the subconscious realm. AKA, y'all either learning not to get as psyched up with the surface level shit, but for the most part, I don't even want to say learning. Yeah, it ain't really y'all learning how to deal with the subconscious. If anything, y'all be neglecting it. Y'all have to learn to stop neglecting what you pick up on subconsciously. All right? Dealing with motherfuckers and you don't feel some shit. You feel some shit, but you telling yourself, nah, it's okay, it's all good. Especially Pisces, it's okay, it's all good. Nah, you picked up on that intuition. Do you need a water sign to let you know? Like, you know we deal with the emotions. If you picked up on that shit, you know there's something there. That's what we learn from y'all. Heavy air in the chart. Y'all gotta learn to motherfucking use all that motherfucking talking y'all be motherfucking you doing to motherfucking connect, relate. To make wise and efficient, strong bonds. Y'all do all of this all day, shoot ideas out all day, but how much action have y'all put behind all that air? How much has your body correlated to all that air, all them ideas, all that shit you talking? Okay? Why don't you use that to be able to rally some individuals up? Why don't y'all use that to communicate what you're working on? To spread the message about what you got going on, air signs, okay? Because y'all good for just talking about some shit and thinking you're getting somewhere. And Libra, and it starts with the Libras on that one. It starts with the Libras on that one. We leading the air signs with the talk of good game shit. Motherfucker, what have you done lately? Okay? Geminis and Aquarius are more action oriented than Libras. Geminis, I give it to Geminis. Y'all niggas be out here trying to make shit happen. That's one another reason I fuck with Gemini. I get around Geminis sometimes and realize like, damn, I don't be living life. These niggas don't, they just out here. They out here. It's so, if I go into a new party, new environment, and say like I come with the homies or whatnot, we start talking to some girls or something, I could easily pick up Gemini energy. That's one of the easiest energies for me to, especially Mars and Gemini. For some strange reason, I know how to pick up Mars and Gemini individuals. Mars and Gemini individuals, them niggas will walk in the White House and start talking to the president. Them niggas will start talking to motherfucking secrets, what you call them niggas, secret services, secrets, whatever motherfuckers. They'll start talking to anybody out there, motherfucker. About anything too. Gemini start talking about selling weed to the president. Like, you the president, where you get your weed from? No, because it's my first time visiting DC, but I had to bring weed down here. I know it's legal down here or whatnot, but so if it's legal down here, do you just get your shit from the dispensary? Like, niggas go get that shit for you, or you got your own little plug? Because if not, you know, my cousin, I did come down here with my cousin. He fucking shit up. We from New Jersey. He be fucking shit up in New Jersey, so he could be one of your plugs. But you the president, you probably got like 7, 8 plugs. Because I know if one plug not hit, you know how you got to have multiple plugs. You feel me? But Biden, you old as hell, so I know so you be fucking with edibles. You probably don't smoke. You old as hell, right? You ugly as shit too. But anyways, it was good. So Geminis just be out here living life. Okay, they just be out here. And who I left out? So that's everybody. Yeah, and then the Earth signs. So y'all Libras are lit. Don't let Hood Hill and Boro tell y'all. Now. I be on the Libras, but Hood Hiller really tried to cancel us this week. She really tried to OD cancel us this week. Like, damn, Hood, like, come on, Imani. Us Libras, we was hurt in them we was hurt in them comments this week. Hey, yo, hold on, son. Niggas was hurt. I'm like, come on, Imani. Can't be doing that to us, Imani. That's not fair. That's not fair. Whoever the fuck that ignorant ass Libra you was dealing with, you just gonna throw that on all of us. Some of us is good friends. Okay, hold on. We could be a little unreliable, but still. So that's the thing. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a rack. Libras, Imani, she had a point. We could be some unreliable motherfuckers. That's if I had to confirm it, y'all got the confirmation. All right, we be some unreliable motherfuckers. But she ain't have to do all that. She could have kept that to herself. All right, she ain't have to do that to us. Had motherfucking Libras in the comments weak, and not in a laughing manner. He's like, damn, we look up to you, Imani. Like, you are a teacher. Damn. Alright, fuck it. I'm acting like you ain't even post that. I'm gonna wait till you drag another zodiac sign. Fuck it. It ain't gonna be us forever. Somebody else gonna get dragged next. And after that, we gonna forget. You even said that to us. You gonna love us again. Libras. That's how Libras be thinking. That Venus energy. Man, you gonna love us again. And that's what be stinging the Libras. That's what be fucking the Libra sun, moon rising up. Especially the suns. Thinking you always gonna be on that motherfucking good side. Until you manifest that situation where your partner's like, nope. You could try all that charm and shit now. You could try to sex me, do all that shit. You could try to give me the best head in the fucking world like you always do, but I'm numb to that shit too. Matter of fact, let me get that shit, but I'm still good. I still ain't fucking with you, but I'll take the head though. Fuck it. So, yeah, let me wrap this up. 11th house. 11th house. How I feel about Scorpios? In what way? She said her specific post was Libras got to be better friends. Something like Libras got to be better friends, but not to me. I'm done. I'm done with y'all asses. And y'all know, and all of us read that in her voice too. Libras, you guys have to be better friends, but not for me, cause I'm done with y'all asses. Hey yo. Anyways, Cancer in 11th house, man. Cancer in 11th house. I love you, Mike. Shout out to the Hood Healer, man. That baby gonna come out a genius. That baby getting all type of natural foods, chlorophyll, spinnerella. Like, damn. Giving birth to Einstein? We giving birth to? Baby gonna come out probably brolic. Like, that baby gonna come out different. Watch. Baby gonna be reading Imani before it turned 1. But anyways, the fact that baby even picked Imani as a mother, I already know that baby on. So that's a different spirit coming into this realm. That's a different spirit. Y'all watch out for that baby. Yeah, she pregnant. So Cancer in 11th house. Cancer in 11th house. That's what we dealing with, guys. The sun was influencing y'all to be more action oriented this season when it comes to relating your shit, networking your shit. You may have not even had to jump out the porch that much to jump into that energy. You may have manifested a bunch of situations where people trying to network with you, associate with you, give you ideas for you to blow your business up some more, for you to connect your shit more to the outside realm. People trying to drag you outside your comfort zone and be more active in a public environment. Okay? But you're also, once again, you've been on that, like, nah, I want to build, though. Like, some of y'all been on the frequency vibration of, she going to have a Libra? Oh, that's lit. How she gonna post that and now she about to have a Libra? And Libras and Virgos be, I love Virgos. I love Virgos. Like, my first love was a Virgo, twin flame and all that. So, like, you feel me? But them neighbor signs, and this is another theory I'm coming up on. Them neighbor signs really be having great relationships. Them neighbor signs, man, them signs next to you, it's something about them neighbor signs that I don't know. I think I'm still looking into that shit. I love Virgos. I love Virgos. And I love Sagittariuses. Okay? I don't count Scorpio because I'm on that cusp. But Virgos and Sagittarius, I could be with them all day. And Virgos, they both funny as shit. All right? Virgo's probably most underrated funny motherfucker. She said Virgo on live. Okay, she said Virgo. I think she said Virgo though. Oh, okay, well, we'll see. So, Cancer in 11th house, now that the new moon is here, it may be some circumstances where you're able to realize you didn't take advantage of certain opportunities to express certain things to others, to connect certain things to the outside realm, to deal with some more networking. You may be realizing right now you ain't utilized this as much. You ain't utilize different forms of communication to be able to build with others, all right, to stabilize some more things, okay? Listen, when we talk about business and stability, guys, you ain't never going to do it by yourself. Somewhere down the line is going to be an interaction with somebody, whether somebody's coming to buy something from you, whether whatever it is, there's going to be some type of interaction, okay? Obviously, you know, things start personally, things start independently, okay? But that's just energy. The more you expand, the more you're able to touch, the more you're able to connect, okay? The more you travel in your spiritual journey, the more you jump into detachment, solitude, being to your damn self, the more you're going to attract individuals that's on that type time, individuals that support that, okay? It may filter a whole lot of other motherfuckers out, and it will filter a whole lot of motherfuckers out. You will become more distant on your spiritual journey from motherfuckers you've been connected to. But it's only going to help to bring in others that's on that. It's on your soul tribe wave, you feel me? So, you know, now that the new moon is here, we want to set new intentions on how you're going to take all them experiences, networking and connecting with community, or the lack of, and use that to catapult you for the rest of Cancer season going into Leo season, guys. All right? if you actually do have a business, you got Cancer in the 11th house, you actually do have a business, you actually is building up social media, like, you should have been going crazy this season. Posting every day, giving back. And this is something else I don't want to speak too much on this right now. But like, guys, for y'all that's trying to get businesses off the ground, but in social media, I don't even know if I want to drop this seed right now. Yeah, I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one, man. I'm going to save that one. Because I don't want to even talk a little bit about that. But it's like, there's got to be a certain intensity that you got to come with. And you have to understand that ain't nobody trying to support a business they don't know. They don't understand. They don't know what the value is. You got to shove your value in people's faces. You have to know your business is valuable. And then you got to put it in front of people's faces repetitively. So that's the only thing that's going to help start building shit up. You know, stop feeling scared to make something that's unfamiliar familiar to others. All right. That's why our air houses have a lot to do with business, especially the 7th and especially the 11th house. OK, so that's what we're dealing with there now. But I actually want to speak about that. OK, and especially to more so, it's really directed towards people building spiritual brands, my tarot readers, my astrologers, my healers, all of y'all. Like, y'all gotta give y'all value out. Y'all gotta let people know y'all get busy. Y'all need to flood this motherfucker with y'all value. All right, that's the only way we're gonna gravitate towards certain things. Okay, we gotta understand what you're coming to the table with, and you're not gonna point at any other business form or structure in the world that ain't do that. All right, motherfucking fast food commercials. Nigga, we know about Burger King already. Nigga, we know about McDonald's already. Them niggas still got commercials. Them niggas still got commercials. We know about you bitch ass motherfuckers already. I live in the hood. It's about y'all niggas is on every corner. The fuck? But that's what it is. Niggas like, no, we ain't letting up. That's what got us here, motherfucker. Peep these bitch ass arches, nigga. Peep these motherfucking arches and respect our shit. New chicken sandwich on the way. We ain't playing around with you niggas. That's how they be thinking. That's how they be thinking. So if you know you got some second house shit, aka the house that we start with career, if you know you have some value, if you know you have something that I have house, if you know you got something to offer to the world, if you know you got something that can help others, put it in our faces. Let us see that shit every day. Sooner or later, a spirit gonna be like, God damn, that shit, I'm feeling the energy from that shit. But if you're not pushing that shit, what does that say to us? If we start feeling like that's how you feel about your shit, we start feeling like you ain't really confident in your shit like that. So either you're gonna take the work to cultivate what you got going on, all right? Or you gonna embrace saying, nah, fuck that. I know a little something about what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me see who this shit connect to. And I'm gonna keep doing this shit every day till something happens, till something shakes. All right, guys, we gotta move with a certain type of energy when you're trying to build shit up. So the new moon, that theme may have heavily resonated for everybody that's gonna watch this 11th house portion, though. All right, that may be something y'all need to truly understand. And once again, the new moon here, y'all may have already been in the frequency vibration with the sun here, you may have already been in the frequency vibration of wanting to be doing that. Like, nah, I want to connect to new people now. I want to do new things. I want to associate myself with, I want to have more contacts, more resources. You feel me? So y'all may have already been in that energy, but that's something to keep in mind here. And as the new moon gets here, you have to be able to see how to filter your associations. Maybe you've been a part of an association that's holding you back from doing some shit individually, business-wise. You have to detach from that motherfucker. But you got to overall, make sure your slate is clean right now so you can embrace connecting what you got to connect to the external world, building your brand, developing more relationships that help you add on to stability, making your presence felt in the external realm. We got the rest of the Cancer season to do that, leading into Leo season. And last but not least, my Cancers in the 12th house. All right, we know the 12th house, this is the subconscious house. This house, we're dealing with our imagination, our fantasies, spiritually inclined house. You know, we're dealing with our faith, our belief systems. We're dealing with spirituality. We're dealing with astrology. We're dealing with life after death. We're dealing with karma. We're dealing with spiritual evolution. Okay? We dealing with our goddamn dreams and our goddamn creative endeavors in this house. So with Cancer in this house, yeah, your heart be in it, but you got water in the water house. We know water subconscious, so too much water is gonna stay hidden sometimes. That's what I just said about you water signs. Y'all deal with the subconscious, but y'all gotta learn not to stay content being in the hidden realm all the time. Sometimes you gotta come out in the world and we gotta see y'all healing powers. We gotta see y'all creativity. I know some individuals with stupid water in the chart, and they all crazy creative. Motherfuckers could do everything. Motherfuckers could cook all type of dishes, braid hair, write poetry, make music. They be making their own clothes. Heavy water in the chart be on some shit. Y'all better stop fronting on heavy water in the chart, but that's my issue with y'all. Y'all stay a little too hidden in the subconscious sometimes, okay? Y'all stay a little too hidden in the subconscious sometimes. And a lot of that is because you have such a sacred connection with what you're doing. So it's even vulnerable putting that song out. It's vulnerable starting to, connect and express the shit that you creatively into. It's like, damn, bro, like, I didn't have the idea to make this a business when I first started doing it. This is my natural form of creativity. But it gets to a point where it's like, all right, can we see your greatness, though? You gonna keep your greatness hidden all the time, though? Can one of these motherfuckers see the sun? All right? So that's been a huge emphasis, Cancer in the 12th house. All right? How do we start implementing our imagination, our creative endeavors into reality? You may, once again, Waterhouse, may have been dealing with a lot of secluded energies, isolated energies, because you've been reflecting on these things. It may have been heavy reflection for you guys. Cancer season may be feeling like a retrograde season for you. For y'all water, Cancer. Especially the 12th house. Damn, I need to see that motherfucker. God damn, I need to hit that massage parlor for real. My fucking neck is on fire. But the motherfucking Cancer in the 12th house, yeah, definitely probably been on some super, fuck that. I'm in the crib by myself, like I gotta write these songs, I gotta figure out how my creative endeavor, how I'm gonna filter this shit, how I'm gonna release it, where the outlet gonna be. Yeah, it's been hard to kind of put your mind towards other things if it ain't been supporting things on your subconscious, supporting your emotions, and supporting how you deal with your creative endeavors. And that's what's been affecting your emotions right now. How much you've been active dealing with your creative endeavors. How much you've been active dealing with the things that you daydream about. Okay? A lot of shadow work energy. So you may have dealt with a lot of coming face to face with certain insecurities that you have about things in your imagination. A lot of you had to look in the mirror and let yourself know, like, yo, I'm capable of this shit. Like, I am fucking capable. Okay? We gonna bring this out the dream realm. And it's okay to have that moment. It's okay to have that look in the mirror moment and be like, yo, it's all good. It's all good. I'm creative, but I know I could cultivate this into something bigger. I know I could bring this shit into reality. I just gotta let myself know we all good. I could do this shit. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta do that shit. Sometimes you gotta have that talk. All right? We all different. But I feel like that Cancer in the 12th house, it's cardinal. So you're always trying to connect to what you're creatively into, because it's the 12th house, it could be in a real illusion-like way. It could be in a real hidden-like way, all right? So as long as you got that connection to your creativity and all that, you good. But then it gets to a point where you might start seeing other motherfuckers that you more creative than start using their creativity for other shit. You start thinking like, damn, I could probably pay some more bills with my shit. I could probably help others some more if I push my shit out some more. Like, damn, I don't think all this shit should stay to myself. Okay? So the sun got you paying attention to all your creative ability, all your creative gifts. It got you sizing up all the things that you might be insecure about when it comes to what you want to project into this realm. All right? So, it might have been heavy reflection this season. Okay? What about Cancer in the 12th? Cancer rising. That's what we're talking right now. Cancer in the 12th. The sun transit in this house, that's where the emphasis have been at. How active you are with your creative endeavors and the things you want to bring from your imagination into reality. Now with the new moon transiting here, and the crazy thing about it, the new moon is making contact. I'm going to speak more about the new moon tomorrow affecting the signs early tomorrow. Today I just want to make sure I go through the houses. But the new moon making contact with Neptune. So if you got Cancer transit in the 12th house, This is a super creative stimulant. So now you're really going to be jumping into energy where you're looking at your creative endeavors like, nah, there's no way I can keep this shit behind the scenes. Or there's no way I can't continue to apply pressure and time and invest time into what I'm creatively into right now. Okay? Very important. I got to pin that. Shout outs to you. All right. Shout out to you, Sophie. Okay, great build. But that's important to understand. Anywhere the sun is transiting is influence us to be action oriented. Anywhere the sun is transiting, we're gonna see things we didn't see before. Anywhere the sun is transiting is gonna influence us to creatively express ourselves here. All right, and to push out more. The sun is dealing with masculine energy, dealing with pushing out. The moon is dealing with honing in. So this is why new moons are so powerful, because we got the ultimate masculine and the ultimate feminine together. So we have the overall understanding of what we're supposed to be pushing out. We have the overall understanding of how to express ourselves. We have the overall understanding of what we need to be paying attention to. That's why new moons are so fucking powerful, especially with the ruler being in Cancer. So and remember, the 12th house also deal with spirituality, healing, okay? Cancer in the 12th house. I'm currently launching a major creative endeavor. There we go. I am She So Free. There we go. You feel me? That's what we're talking about. That's what you in alignment. And this is new moon time. So let them intentions, throw some of that energy onto that. Make sure when you writing down your intentions, you burning your candles, whatnot, that business better be up on that list. All right? Get some energy up on that. And you riding the wave. You in alignment. You doing what the sun needs you to pay attention to right now. So the new moon either got y'all, once again, either feeling like you're not maximizing your creative ability, or you're just like I am She So Free, and you in alignment, and you got that shit in the works, and you telling motherfuckers not like, don't worry, hold on. Either the business is out yet, the creative endeavor is out, or you telling motherfuckers, don't worry, hold on, I got this shit in the works. Don't motherfucking worry, I believe in myself. Don't worry, I know I'm capable. I got shit in the motherfucking works. Okay, so that's what the fuck y'all dealing with right now. And shout outs to y'all, because y'all moving with some powerful energy right now. You got to understand that. With Neptune making contact with its home in that house, you feel me? That's really important. All right. So there was something else I was about to. And teaching. The 12th house has a huge educational influence. All right, huge educational influence. A lot of teaching about healing, the subconscious. A lot of people with heavy planets in the 12th house, these motherfuckers telling you to chase your dreams all the goddamn time. So y'all got to make sure whatever influence y'all dealing with spreading your awareness, enlightening others, whether it's through creative endeavors, whether it's through your business, that y'all follow them signs and influences and understand that you got the sun and the new moon in the 12th house. You're supposed to get aligned with making sure your wisdom is being expressed to the collective. The 12th house is dealing with connecting to the collective. It's dealing with connected. We dealing with community work here too. So the 11th house is dealing with connecting to the collective, but more so in a Saturn way. All right, dealing with business, networking, associations. All right, 12th house, you connecting to the subconscious of others. You finding ways to touch the subconscious of others, understand the subconscious of others. It may be through your music. It may be through your ability to read charts. It may be through your healing. It may be through your tarot. It may be through you public speaking about your creative, the things that you experience in life, period. In some type of shape or form, the 12th house is dealing with spreading. It's a water house, so you're understanding the collective, but you're also connecting. It's just that it's subconscious. So we doing it through different ways. All right, doing it through different creative ways, through spiritual ways. All right. So family, y'all already know what it is, man. We ended right on 11/11. We ended right on 11/11. So we in motherfucking alignment. All right, gang. I don't even gotta wish. I know it's big things about to blossom for everybody in this goddamn live. All right. So y'all gotta claim it. What they say? What they be saying on IG? This week you gonna get 100K. Claim it. Claim this motherfucker. All right, y'all. All right, gang. So y'all make sure y'all try to dive into, if y'all, a lot of y'all know, especially my son transiting the air houses. I know a lot of y'all been real hella busy. So y'all try to make sure during this double Cancer energy, the moon is ready in Cancer, guys. So let's make sure we try to take tonight as much as possible and early tomorrow as much as possible to be to your own thoughts, to be to your own emotions. Even if y'all getting a little mini meditation in tonight, a little mini meditation in the morning. Even myself, guys, I've been trying to exercise, getting my meditation in some more. I'll be slacking on my meditation, you feel me? My Capricorn rising, I just want to work, get to it, and then I'm out. And I'll wake up and get right back to it. You feel me? So I got to work on that shit some more, my goddamn self. You feel me? Sometimes I got to learn to listen to my own goddamn motherfucking emotions and thoughts too. So once again, we all motherfucking human, but we really spirits in the bodies learning how to deal with human shit right now. Okay? But that's huge, guys. I want y'all to make sure y'all get that moment of solitude to yourselves so y'all could just be able to, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. It mean a lot. Because this is something I was struggling with for a minute. You know, I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, just try to take some time to be to your own thoughts and feelings right now, especially if y'all diving into, you know, this shit peaking at 9:24 Eastern Standard Timing. So I know some of y'all in different places, but you know, having the new moon peak at night, it's gonna be a dope time that y'all can just get outside and get some meditation in at nighttime and shit. I know when the new moon be peaking in the middle of the day, I be like, come on, man. Nigga trying to get in a cool, calm, collective nighttime, evening type of vibe. You feel me? Like, why you gotta be peaking in the day and shit? Like, and it's not saying you can't do your rituals and everything. It's still, as long as we in the energy, it is what it is. You feel me? Y'all might want to get y'all crystals. What kind of meditation I do? Honestly, I don't even look at meditation as, we don't got to be that complicated with it, guys. All right, I told you I'm about to start dropping spiritual videos on YouTube besides astrology, and that's like one of the first videos I want to talk about. How there's a thin line between your spiritual development and detachment and solitude. I look at meditation being the most effective when you just allow yourself to just be. Don't try to focus on nothing while you meditating, okay? Just close the motherfucking eyelids, relax, and try your best to not think about nothing. Like, don't even let it, and you can't not think about nothing, but what you can do is let things pass. That's what you can do. You feel me? So when you get in your meditative state, there's gonna be all type of shit gonna be coming up, but you let them shits pass. And try to be as still as possible. Try to be closer to source as much as possible. Closer to being nothingness as much as possible. Because you are nothingness. All right? You aren't something. And you should understand that's a positive thing. As a spirit, you jump into these bodies and you experience this for the moment, but can't nobody put no fucking label on you. You a spirit. You could adapt to anything. You jump in this body. You go to this realm. You do this, that, and the third. You infinite. There's no limitation to your spirit, to your frequency. You always is and always will be. Okay? So the more you can get back to that nothingness state in this realm, the more you can get to being detached from everything you've been subconsciously attached to in this realm, the more you can get to what the more you can start resonating with what's really for you. You feel me? But everybody's on their own different path, and you know we all go through different travels to get to where the fuck we need to get. All right, guys, we got different things to learn here. You know, some of y'all done mastered a lot of shit that I'm learning now by default. Some of y'all spirits done already. Damn, bro, you still struggling with time management? Damn, bro, you still struggling with being attached to this, that. Some of y'all already mastered that shit. All right. So there's some shit I already took care of in previous lifetimes that y'all dealing with. So that's why we have community. This is what we doing. We circulating the awareness. All right, guys. But that's my answer for the meditation, guys. And meditation is something else that you want to take one day at a time. That's also something that you don't want to try to have the most perfect meditation, motherfucking session every time especially when you're just jumping into it. The first, you might meditate for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. All right. Next day, another 15 minutes. The next day, all right, 20 minutes. By the time this motherfucker 3 months from now, your ass is in a whole 2 hours zen. So everything's one day at a time, and everything builds with consistency. I've never seen nobody not get things off the ground being consistent. You have yet to show me something. I have yet to see it. I have yet to see consistency not help somebody out and not grow something. So it's very key to understand. I love y'all, family. Peace, all right? Prosperity, positive vibes, always being sent from my way to you, okay? We'll catch y'all tomorrow.